Alright, just breeze a little bit. I'm here. Thank you, that girl Charlie, for the follow. I actually am about to switch to only anonymous follows. I had a little poll going on my Twitter, and I was like, everybody seems to be like switching to anon follows, so you are the last one that I will announce by name. Everybody else, it'll be anonymous. I've got my blue jacket on. What is that? What is that noise? That's a new one. Tiny metal pipe. Oh, that's perfect for when I become tiny in the numerous video games that keep requiring me to actually be minuscule. Which is weirdly quite a few.
Good to see you.
Snader, how are you? It's good to see you. Good to see you, Judge. Good to see everybody. How I'm sorry that I'm late again. I do shrink a lot. I do shrink a lot. Hope everybody's having a good hello. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. Stream avatars are also off for today, and for probably ever. I think I'm gonna... You're here. Yeah, that is, that's a mood. That's a mood. We're here together. You know, we're, managing. So a little explanation as to why I was late. Work has been... Let's say, busy. Let's just say busy. Let's just be vague as hell and say work has been busy. And I'm about tired of it. Also, I just, needed to have some family time, because it just needed, there's some, you know, I got some family stuff, and I promise I will talk about it at some point, but it is not the time to talk about it. So I'm just letting you guys into a little brief glimpse in there. So needed some family time. So that's why I was late, and I'm sorry. But I'm gonna be back with PARANORMASIGHT, because last night was super fun, and we did a lot of mystery type things, and we're gonna get really into it more. Such a good day, so much fun, and then the days after, yes, absolutely, it's like the come down. It's literally like the come down of a it's that, oh man, man, there's like it's a real thing though. There's like the post-holiday blues. So like you get those holidays, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, where everybody's like eating food and celebrating, and you see a lot of people if you choose to see a lot of people. You know, you get candy, gifts. It's just celebration, and then you get into, you know, January and February, where it's kind of like, I guess, New Year's, and then right after, yes, post-con blues is a real thing. Post-con blues is a real thing. I feel it all the time. Definitely felt that way after Dragon Con. I'm probably gonna feel that way after MomoCon. It's real, because you get so excited and you're like really in it, and it's kind of a social thing, even if you're not really a social person where you're like going out of your way to like make new friends or join new groups or whatever. It's just like being in a environment where you're just like all sharing your love of various things, and you feel like that kind of excitement, and then you come back to normal life and it's like, oh shit, you know, the emotional stability of avoiding family, never leaving the house and not talking to anyone. Yeah, I mean, that's one way to live. I'm giving like clues, and I'm not like trying to be secretive per se. I'm just not personally ready to like talk about it until it's like, I know you're kidding on some level, but like every joke has a little bit of truth, right? I don't know, my family's in the mode where we have to kind of get, you know, pull together a little bit. So it's I guess I'm also lucky in a sense that there are still parts of my family that want to pull together. Whatever, I'm not gonna get into it. But yeah, post-con blues is a thing, post-holiday blues. I even get, truth be told, I get post-stream blues. Like if I have like a really good stream, sometimes if I have like a stream where I'm just like, wow, I really feel like I was off my game, like I feel like I said a lot of stupid shit, or I did a lot of bad things in a game or whatever, I just wasn't getting it. Like sometimes I'm just like, I can't win everyone, but then I'll have like a really good one where it's like we're laughing together, like whatever, and then I'll get done and I'll be like, oh, I have to be alone now, and I get sad. Which is also weird because I do count myself as an introvert, so it's like I also need that time by myself to kind of recharge. Yeah. It's just one of those weird human things. I mean, I think that those situations to me are like such proof positive, even if you're shy or you count yourself as an introvert, like that's so proof that humans are social creatures and yeah. Anyway, playing some more Paranormasight, horror games. So, well, actually, I do this with all the games, but horror games. So for sure, Z's. There's your warnings. There is the does the dog die link. Formulated a theory. Okay. Are banding together. Attempting to take the Iron Throne in the War of the Roses. Shh, you're not supposed to know. INFP. Oh, I forgot what mine was. I think mine was... Oh, God, see, I'm like so into astrology and stuff. So it's like, what is it? Okay, it's Myers-Briggs. And then there's, I think I remember the archetype that I was. Where it was like the, you know, there's like the teacher, the whatever the fuck. The defender, the executive. What was I? I was the mediator. Oh, okay. Wait, was I the mediator? Yes, because I was green. And on the 16 personalities thing, it was like the little girl with the little butterflies and stuff. The mediator. I think I was INFP. Oh, shit. There's INFP A and INFP T. What does A and T stand for? I forgot. God, I feel like if I took it again, too, my personality will have changed. I'm scared. I forgot what my Myers-Briggs thing was, but if you ask me what my sun, moon, and ascendant side are, I could boom, bam, bop tell you right then. Architect personality. What does that mean? Oh, peacemaker and architect. Okay, so, hold on. I'm tangenting right now because I'm curious. Okay, so, Austin, you said you were... it's loading. Or it's not loading. It's trying to load, and it's definitely not loading. Okay, you said you're the peacemaker. Peacemaker is... What color is that? Oh, wait. It doesn't say peacemaker on this one. Maybe it's a different one. Wait, no, you just said you were INFP, so you were the same one. Mediator. Yeah, peacemaker, mediator. Okay, that makes sense. Duh. And then... Architect. Architect. Do you know what letter combination there? Oh, wait, no. I'm gonna INTJ or yeah, INTJA. What is A and T? What is A and T? Am I stupid? So INTJ A? What does dash A mean? What's the difference? Oh, assertive versus turbulent. Oh, I can't remember what mine... Maybe I have to take it again so I can know if I'm turbulent, or I guess I would be turbulent, right? Because mine changes every time? So let's see. Architect, personality defined as a quiet individual who values organization, rationality, and imaginative solutions to problems. So the A and T says, quote, functional nuance to the expression of their architect qualities. So I guess they express ambition differently. So assertive architects are likely to approach the things they do with a greater degree of self-assurance. So turbulent, many of their best efforts come from concerns about real or perceived shortcomings. So that their shortcomings may push them to work harder and be more meticulous in an attempt to do better or make things better. Okay. Interesting. I don't know all that much about Myers-Briggs. I have very, very surface level understanding of that. But I will say, I would also get really bitter every single time somebody would be like, oh my god, you think astrology is real? And on some level, no, but it's fun. And then they would be like, oh, but by the way, my Myers-Briggs is whatever. I'm like, it's the same shit though. It's all a personality test. Regardless, anyway, I just get a little bitter about that. But Myers-Briggs is like recognized by businesses and shit. Like it actually has shown up in the work. Could you imagine your workplace putting on a little, not symposium, what you call it? Not conference. Just like an activity, like a company-wide exercise. There it is. Could you imagine a business putting on a company-wide exercise and being like, you are a Capricorn. You are super practical and pragmatic. No, it would be like, you'd be like, what the fuck is this shit? But that's exactly what they do with Myers-Briggs. Anyway, it drives me crazy. That's my little beef with Myers-Briggs. But I just don't know that much about it. And it's all the same. Anyway, I've gotten off on a tangent. Once more, there are the warnings. And also, here are the warnings. Paranormasight does include blood and gore. Includes death and suicide. Lots of death, actually. There's somebody that drowns, somebody's hit by a car, burning, falling. Drowning is actually a big one because I found out about my curse thingy. My curse stone. There is, I think, I believe the story about the reeds, the one-sided reed, is technically an implication of sexual assault. Technically no. There's some things that mention a sexual assault. It's not depicted, but it does talk about it. So sexual assault warning, domestic violence and abuse warning. There is talk of pregnancy and that of child death, like a stillborn. There's torture, bone breaking, drugs, drugs in like a malicious sense, on a recreational sense, kidnapping. There's a few jump scares. I've also screamed a few times, LOL. Lots of ghosts in possession, and then there's some fourth wall breaks that have made it kind of meta and fun. But just so you guys are warned, and if you need those warnings explained in a little more detail, you can hit ! warning and get the does the dog dive view of things. But that's it. That's what I'm gonna scream like, except I'm gonna sound a little babyish. MB is based on an assessment rather than the position of the sun or moon when you're born. You know, that's fair, I guess. But what if I said that the answers that you give... Austin, don't make it weird. I didn't mean it like that. Oh my god. Marie! I was reading your message when I realized it was Marie. Marie! Also, I have a beverage, okay? Don't judge me. I understand that it's Tuesday. Club going up on a Tuesday. Jesus, I'm an embarrassment. Things are hard, y'all. Things are a little rough. A wild brie indeed. Thank you, Source Hill. It's a wild Source Hill. Hello, Source. You're playing Final Fantasy, the first one? Which one? You're gonna have to be more specific because there's a lot of those. Your Tonberry keychain is super cute. I dig it. I'm gonna get this game fired up. Both are generalizations of character. Everyone's different. Humans love to categorize it. That's true though. What's it called? Tribalism or something? Oh, you said Final Fantasy X. I'm sorry. Either you said that and I missed it, or I'm just dumb. I'm sorry. Final Fantasy X. That's one of the ones that I really can't wait to get to, because that seems very formative for people, and I'm just not there. I feel like 7 through 10, like, really. Maybe that's just because of the generation that I'm a part of or whatever, but 7 through 10 seems to be like the section, you know? And obviously the ones preceding those are very good as well. I've been loving every single one I've played. You didn't say it, but you thought you did. Oh, it's fine. Well. Alright. I'm gonna fire up this game. So, last time, we died. A few times. Due to my own mistakes. In fact, some of them were so obviously due to my own stupidity. In fact, I said, don't do this, because, it's probably he's gonna try to kill me, and then I turned around, and he killed me. So I was right. Oh yeah, we super died. Alright, let's switch on over. Alright, we back. We back! But now, we have access to the, 10 and 10-2 are one of your favorites. Yuna, Pain. Okay, 10-2 is like a fever dream to me, because I've only played a portion of it. A very small portion, and I'm super excited about that one, because that's, like, supposed to be squad, you know? And we must not die today. Oh, we're gonna die. Probably a lot. I'm sorry, I'm bouncing around. My thoughts are... You know the, gonna go out on a limb and guess it's the same composer as Nier. Wait, which is? 10 and 10-2 or Paranormasight? Oh, by the way, I have to say this, because it's important. Oh, this music. It might be. I don't know, actually. Wasn't good, but I'll never talk shit about Final Fantasy game except for 8. Ooh, even that's a hot take, because there's a lot of people that very, very much love 8. And I'm still excited to see the story of 8. I want to know what Squall's deal is. I don't know anything about that man. I don't know a damn thing about Squall, and I want to know. Oh, Judge and Austin, why are you guys always at each other's throats? Both of yous. Cut that shit out. 12 is, okay, well that's obvious. I know y'all love each other and you're just, you know, but y'all trying to ruffle each other's feathers. Alright, we have the flow chart now, is what I was trying to say earlier. We have the flow chart, and we are able to, jump around in the story. So I love that you have an opinion. Okay, as long as the respect is there. 6 is your favorite. 6 is a good I mean, I keep saying that everything is a good choice, but honestly, these games are so damn strong. The characters of 13, but not much of... I'm really curious to meet Lightning. Because everybody's like, she's just the female Cloud, and I'm like, you're saying this as if it's supposed to discourage me. Like, do you know me at all? I'm very curious. Alright. So last time, we were learning the quest. Well, this flowchart isn't very long. So we're this guy, Shogo Okie. Why are these broken too? Does that mean that we've like broken past the grew up and then your opinions changed? The boy band group from 15. I want to meet them too. Where should I go straight to the branch? I mean, it makes sense to go to the branch. Oh, it gives you a summary too. Okay, so this is a good... I was trying to explain a summary, but here it is. Shogo Okie is with Yoko Fukunaga at Kinchibori Park searching for one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. His interest in the occult starts to grow as he learns more about it from Yoko. So I guess we resume? Ooh, start from the beginning? How is the rite related to the mysteries and something's happened to Yoko? Ooh. Grew up shipping Tifa because... Wow, so both of you just went opposite ways. The banter in Final Fantasy 15. See, you know, I feel like I kind of like that too, the banter, because I kind of like it when games do, like, character building that way. Where it's like, but you don't understand, because like, it's like I watched all the cutscenes and then I also played, but it's like, no, but you didn't see like this one offhanded conversation that happened if you happened to just play for a little bit longer than you did. That shit, love it. All right, I think I'll just start from the beginning. I know that last time, they constantly chat while you're moving and battling. Ugh, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so when I died, but I died like the last time, where it was like, oh, it's daytime and you're cursed, and then bleh. The narrator guy came forward and was like, you have an ability, but Shogo Okie. Shogo doesn't know how to activate it. So there's like something that something that I'm able to do in like a meta sense that will prevent something else from happening. And so Tifa childhood friend angle, and hey, if you have a trope that you love, you have a trope. Like, everybody looks good in thigh-high stockings. Everyone looks good in thigh-high stockings, regardless of gender, regardless of... Everybody looks good in thigh-high stockings. Excellent fashion accessory. Tifa, Yuna, Pain, Riku, Aerith, and Yuffie. Source, you're just like, I don't care, I love them all. And honestly, I respect it. But what about Jessie? What about Jessie? I don't see Jessie's name in that list. Riku and Yuffie are not Oscinator's type. Or judges, but that's... They are, I guess, young. But I guess personality type-wise, if there was a woman with, you know... I'm an old man. By some standards, I'm an old, decrepit woman, so... Me too, I guess. Listen, I like Tifa because of the best friend angle as well. I also just so aggressively ship Aerith with Zack because just because the see, legality is like, I don't, it's legality doesn't denote whatever, but you thought Jessie was a boy in the original. The original was, well, it was the 90s. They only had so many pixels to spare, you know? But I like Tifa because of the best friend angle, and I ship Aerith with Zack so aggressively. I just love that, like, that devotion to each other. Like, that's chef's kiss. I'm so, oh my god, y'all are getting me off on a total tangent. Okay. There's something I can do on this end to help our protagonist, who, by the way, frankly sucks. He's kind of an asshole. No, I get what you're saying, Osinator. Don't worry. I totally get you. So our protagonist is fully ready to murder people for the ability to resurrect this girl that he barely knows. So it kind of sucks, but maybe it'll actually give me a choice, and it will, I don't have to kill people? Maybe? Unless, okay, I'm trying to remember everything that happened yesterday. The narrator said that he kills 4 people, so I guess if I have to figure out which 4 that he kills actively and stop it, or maybe he's always destined to kill 4 people, and so I have to figure out which people are the specific ones that he kills. I honestly think Cosby Sweater Guy, I forgot his name, but Cosby Sweater Guy, he's gotta go. You know? He's gotta go. I didn't like him. And he had the feet. He had the weird feet ghost thing, so he can go. I think he's, you know, a cup of applesauce. Oh no, I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. Go hydrate at least. I mean, if you can't eat, please go drink some water. And please, get cozy. Get cozy, get comfortable as you can. Oh, do you have any saltines? Saltines are great for an upset stomach. It's worked for me. Alright, I'm just gonna start from the beginning. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. Saltines are disgusting. Okay, well, if you don't like it, then. Well, it's not about taste. It's that saltines are, like, plain enough that you can, like, nibble on them and you can get something in your stomach. So, because, you know, sometimes your stomach just, feels bad because it doesn't have anything in it. I wouldn't mind a pair of lady legs hanging around. Judge, disembodied, bloody, gory, sinewy lady legs, though, that have probably been rotting on the side of the road somewhere, so are probably infested with, like, flies and maggots and have all that gross decomp, like, bloat and like, the gases that exude from dead bodies. And lemon lime soda. That's the ambrosia of the gods when you're sick. Actually, that's the ambrosia of the gods anyway. I love lemon lime soda. I've always loved lemon lime soda. Okay, so what am I doing? Is there somebody watching me? No. It's gotten late. Really late, actually. It's already past 1 a.m. There's a chill in the air, but I guess that's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself. Ooh, spoopy. So... Okay, wait. So it keeps all of my information from the other one. Pepsi's new lemon lime soda Starry. Do you know what Starry is? Because I do. Judge. Your heart's in the right place. You know what? Your heart's in the right place. I'll give you that. Your heart's in the right place, but, you don't say ghost. Living impaired. Exactly. Spiritually advanced, you know? Because it's not about the impairment. It's about the ability. Okay? Gotta change your language. Judge defending that. Whoa! Whoa! Did you know that there's actually 10 different types of necrophiles? I learned that from a true crime podcast. That was the first episode that they ever aired. They talked about the 10 different layers of, disembodied, can't shame an amputee. I guess... I would like to know where the torso and the rest of her is, though. Personally. Just for, like... curiosity's sake. Oh god. Okay. There's something that I can do. What if... Okay. This is a stretch. This is a stretch. But... what if I change the brightness? Does that actually do something? Maybe I should put, if it's... If it... See, it doesn't change the visibility that much, but that makes me think that... Yes, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. A pronoun... Is my point thing? I think I deactivated that one for crowd control to make room for... But if we need a pronoun check, we can do one. She's so comfortable talking about the spirits and paranormal. Either she's got guts, or she's used to it, or maybe she's a ghost. she's not supposed to walk away from me. That's the... Do I have... What do I have in my pocket? Or wait, can I recall? Gotten most of my memory back. Recall. Telephone. I think these are mostly the same dialogue, so they, them, and your honor. Your honor! I don't know what to do. Interesting looking playground. This seems like the same things that we read yesterday, so... My pronoun. Oh wait, what's that? There's like a trending audio and it's somebody made Mario say it, which is a little weird, but it's like, oh, you have pronouns. Let me she them titties. Which I thought was just so funny. But anyway, still got memory. I still have... What does she have to say? Sound like you're saying you were only people with spirit sense. Spirit sense being strong, I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Which is... Whoa! Whoa! Wait, did y'all see that? Did you guys see that in the background? Wait! Oh my god, it was so brief. It was so brief. Right by this pole. Oh my god, I don't know if it's actually gonna... But there was somebody standing there. I saw the silhouette. Holy shit. Wait, hold on. Wait, can I go to the flowchart? Lulu? Oh, from 8? She's from 8, right? No, she's from... Shit, which one is she? No, she's from 10. Wait, she's the belt buckle lady, right? Oh god, it's lagging again. I'm so sorry, y'all. Final Fantasy 10. Is that Bee's emote? Twerking emote. I love it. Everyone in 10 is belt buckle lady. It's Final Fantasy cinema. Okay, there's a lot of belt buckles. It's a Tetsuya Nomura. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, why is everything lagging? Why though? I'm upsetty. So I guess it wasn't the stream avatars that was causing these issues yesterday. It's just this game has some loading issues a couple times. All right, hold on. I'm going back. That's fine. I will restart it from the beginning because I'm gonna point it out. I'm gonna point it out. I swear to God, I saw Okay, we're here. Under this light, I think. Or maybe it was this one. One of them. One of the lit ones. So there's only 3. Alright. I'll look at the surroundings. I'll look at the telephone booth. I recall... Absolutely. It's my sleep paralysis demon. Jesus. I hope not. What else? What else? Let me see. Oh, look! Oh, you even have your... Oh, you got Fran on one side, Lulu on the other, and then you've got your outfit, and that's so cute! I love it. That's a lot of belt buckles, though. That's a lot of belt buckles. Okay, nope. I look at her again. Okay. Here we go. There's a person standing there. About what? I mean, just now, kind of sounded like... Hold on. There! Look! Right there! Do you see him? Holy shit! He's there. He's watching. Waiting. Lurking. Seen some weird stuff over the years. Things you could see but never understand. Oh, we definitely saw some masturbating. Jesus. Wait, okay, so he's like...
I'm here in the shadows.
He do be in the shadows, though. Wait. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. What if... Hold on. It's dark. Hold on, I'm gonna recall. It's dark. But what if he sees the guy before? And in order to see somebody who's hiding in the dark...
Side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. Do you understand?
Bombastic side eye. This ain't no ghost. He's not! He's real, but what if I turn up the brightness? Wait, no. Apply. I turn up the brightness. I zoom. I'm focused. Maybe I can see him hiding somewhere?
Yeah. This is big brain time.
I don't have any items to use either. It's not gonna let me... This is definitely where the branch occurs. Okay, maybe that didn't work. But he was there. He was super there. Y'all saw it, I saw it, we all saw it. I'm gonna turn the brightness back down. What if I actually turn it all the way down? Maybe if I turn it all the way down, then it's a red herring. Oh shit, maybe. If I turn it all the way down, can I see the ghosts better because it's dark? The spirits are free to wander in the night. I guess not. No, it's not working. Okay. Damn, I really thought I was onto something. Cause man, I didn't remember that changing the volume thing. I love that. I love it. It was good. It was great. Oh, I'm gonna change my speed back to. Actually, wait. We'll do fast, cause. Yeah, we'll do fast, cause I've already seen a lot of the dialogue. What else? Am I supposed to change the camera settings? Because if I do, then that's gonna... Post-processing. What does that mean? What does post-processing mean? Wait! Oh! The curses. Because the Whispering Canal, I can see the creepy, but now I know the, what is it? The Beckoning Light? No. What was it? The Evergreen Beach. We saw, no, that's not it. The foot washing. We saw his spirit, but why doesn't she show up here? Something's not right. I don't know.
As a duly designated representative of the city, county, and state of New York, I order you to cease any and all supernatural activity and return forthwith to your place of origin or to the nearest convenient parallel dimension.
Me at all of the ghosts. I found the stories, which we talked about. The Whispering Canal, people who fished. Different from what we know, right? They were left at the canal. Is the guy there? Is he by the tree? He's very hidden. I have my eyes peeled. I'm so focused. Alright, it's about spirit sense. Won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist. You won't be able to see the thing unless you're properly in tune, but sometimes people get caught up in the moment thinking they might see something and then they really do because they believed they would, which is me right now, searching the background for any and all clues. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. Okay. Still looking around the surroundings. I'm gonna try to recall again.
You're never gonna catch me. You're wasting your time. Forget about it. Go do something else. See you next year.
Oh my gosh. What is, that was a very greased up, that was a weird joke from Family Guy. Okay, see, now I'm... Dialogue made so much sense as a ghost, though. I'm looking around, and whenever I feel my controller vibrate, I'm gonna look, even if it has a check mark, because I'm starting to, like, doubt the actual truth of this check mark, if it's really... Oh. Unless I'm supposed to focus on it? I zoom in and out, maybe? I'm just gonna zoom in and out on Yoko. She's just kind of hanging. Up to 15. Got alcohol. So it is a Twitter check mark. Yes! She paid $8 for it. Oh man. Something else. Is he still there? Oh shit, I'm looking in the corner. I'm trying to see if he's still hanging out back there, but it doesn't seem like maybe he's moved position so that way he doesn't get caught. He's skulking around here. I know he is. I wonder if that's... Nope, I just did the thing that they were making fun of. The whole, I thought I saw something. It's this little shadow in the door. I'm also waiting for that creepy wisp to show up. I'm really sad that her... Wait, everyone's talking about it. Why? Hold on. A magazine ran a feature on it. Everyone talking about it. There's still so much I don't know about Richter. Actually, I don't really know about anybody. I didn't really meet anybody. Actually, I met him, and I've remembered him, but everybody else has been kind of a question mark. And not to mention that the protagonist essentially kills them immediately. Again, I use the term protagonist pretty loosely. So, old manuscript. I'm looking in the background to see if somebody showed up.
Look, he's trying to do the sneaky sneak. He's trying to do the sneaky sneak.
He tried to do the sneaky sneak. A researcher spoke of it. He's not in the background here. I'm literally just like glancing across the screen. The Rite of Resurrection, are you looking for that too? It definitely does. Start off searching for the Rite of Resurrection. Realize I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first. Does she have something in her hand? Does she have the charm in her hand? See, he's no longer over here in this area, so... Written in the Edo period, Record of Fates. Which I don't think we found. No charm, it's just a regular... What? It's a hot new trend. I wonder if what's really gonna change is if when I get to the conversation with the guy, if I predict that he doesn't have a charm. Because the last time I was like, oh, he definitely has one, but then he didn't because we killed him and our soul dregs didn't go up an actual significant amount, so... R.I.P. Ogopogo. I gotta say, I really like the art, and I also really like how this is animated. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was the thing. That was a moment. That was a moment with the curse. So wait, should I do something now? Should I maybe save now? If I save, like, right here? Somebody used a curse, because that screen effect only happens when there's, like, a curse thing happening. The air just changed. Okay, something's got her really rattled. Right. Oh god, the screen is skipping around again. Is there something behind me? Okay, she didn't walk away from me. What happens if I don't look behind me? I'm gonna think. Because what was the thing that the narrator was like, don't look around, don't turn around. Don't do that thing. She needs me to look away. Oh, that's right. It's no use, she's in no condition to talk. Oh, this is different! This is different! Keep yelling her name. Huh? What? Is calling her name really gonna help? I'm already yelling as hard as I can. Shouldn't I look for what's causing this? There's nothing there! Yoko, hang in there! Yoko, look at me. You're gonna be okay. It's alright. There's nothing there. Right, because if you don't believe in it, it can't hurt you. Oh god, he really is yelling. Yes! We got a new route! Oh, fuck yeah. To wake her as she lies unmoving on the ground with this, Willis, please get through to her. Oh my god. This is different! This is new! We got new content! Oh shit. Okay, we're here again. Obviously. Huh? Oh good, you're awake. What? Are you okay? You were so rattled and confused, I thought you'd really lost it. Do you feel dizzy? Sorry, I just have a little bit of gas. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? Wait, isn't that what she asked me in the first route? Wait, what did you say? I think I've heard that before. Yeah, that's what okay, yeah. You're the one who said it earlier. Oh, right, that might have been it. My humors were off balance. What, back there? You ended up like that because of your humors? Yeah, I've heard that at this age, your humors being even a little bit off can be fatal. Haha. I'm glad you're back to normal now. Wow, she fucking died in the other one, so... Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble. But I really don't remember what happened. Sounds like what happened to me. Maybe this place is dangerous somehow. What? Are you backing out? Yeah, it just doesn't feel safe to me, and I'm worried about you. Wow, is that the other ending of the game? It's like, you know what? I think I'm in over my head. I think we're gonna go back home. See you later. Let's call off today's investigation. Come on, I just started feeling back to normal, too. Nope, not happening. Go home. I'll even pay your cab fare, okay? Wow, is this... What is this? Does it turn into like a normal dating sim then? Does it just like Yoko and Shogo go out on a date? They actually go get drinks like they talked about? I ended up having to force a still protesting Yoko.
Oh, I'm out. I'm leaving.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Even then, she still wouldn't stop complaining. So to placate her, I promised I'd search the park on my own for a little while longer. There's a guy watching you. He's still out there. Oh, we just skipped that and then... Okay. Worried about Yoko after her bizarre incident, Shogo decides to call off their investigation into the mysteries for the night. Despite her stubborn objections, he manages to persuade her by offering to continue the search on his own. Oh, we skip all the way to 5 a.m. This is like every Five Nights at Freddy's player's dream. In further news... Oh shit, he's dead! Before dawn today, a police officer on patrol discovered a man collapsed in a Sumida City park. The man was taken to the hospital, but his death was confirmed shortly after. Damn. Investigations are still underway, but police suspect a connection to the other unexplained deaths found in the area at the same time. Shit. We died! I guess it's her or us. Wow, this one actually rolled the credits. What the hell? Okay, that was the bridge where we met, Was that a different bridge? Good job, I like the character design. Well done in your efforts thus far. This brings Shogo Okie's story to a close. Ah, but this is not the end, far from it. In fact, this is where the story finally begins. The roots of the three protagonists have now been unlocked. The three protagonists? So I do get a different one, because this one sucks. Haruo Shiguma, a woman who lost her son when he was kidnapped and murdered. Oh, damn. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, the chief inspector of the 1st Investigative Division. I just got the intro credits. Who is looking into the death of an officer on the line of duty. Yako Sakazaki, a high school girl who wants to bring her friend back from the dead, a girl who died in a suspicious suicide. Each of them is burdened with the circumstances that leave them no choice but to seek the right of resurrection. Following these three storylines will reveal the full nature of all that is occurring. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale! Oh shit, we really get into it. Wait, is that just like all of it though? Is that all of Homeboy? Shogo Okie? Is that all of him? Does he only get 2 timelines? Who should we do first? You hear near. Who should we do first? I'm like... Let's do Cop Man first. How about that? Tetsuo Susumi, Chief Inspector of the Metropolitan Police Department, 1st Investigative Division, is investigating the mysterious death of a fellow officer. He visits the scene of the incident, the former Yasuda Gardens, with his subordinate Junario. Haruhi has the saddest story, so do her last. Okay. Let's do crime. Let's do crime time. Crime time, cop man. Let's see if these protagonists don't immediately try to kill everybody. Hey, boss, forensics is all done. The crime scene is clean. Okay. The other officers have all gone home. It's just us now. The park should be able to open back up tomorrow like nothing ever happened. Dun dun. I doubt it'll get many visitors after everything that's happened. You'd be surprised. Lots of people love that kind of thing. I bet they'll be lining up to get in. Occult stuff is really popular right now. Did you not know that, boss? Sounds stupid. Well, it's not exactly rooted in science, but if ghosts really did exist, we could just ask them who the perp is. Somehow I doubt it'd be that simple. Oh, but you know, listen, actually, yeah, I agree with him. If ghosts are fully real, like, let's just for the sake of argument say ghosts are real, and for the record, I do believe in ghosts. If ghosts are real, and ghosts are people...
Two separate yet equally important groups. The police who investigate crime, and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Done. I used to watch Law & Order SVU so religiously, and then I fell off. Anyway, if ghosts are people, or used to be people, then it stands to reason that they would have the same logic as people. And they probably would still try to obfuscate the truth, because people lie all the time. And hello, we have people that are alive where we could just ask, hey, did you do this thing? And they're like, no, I didn't do this thing at all. I had nothing to do with that. And it's like, you're lying. So a ghost could super lie too. So I don't think it'd be very useful if we could ask ghost questions. I think we would just have a double the size of the pool of the people we can ask questions who will also lie. Oh, but you know, I heard that high school girls are really into this spirit board thing these days. Actually, a Ouija board is made for ages 8 and up, according to the, don't most ghosts not realize they're ghosts? It depends on the ghost. There's some ghosts that truly don't realize that they're ghosts, and a lot of ghosts are just like, nah, I'm here. I'm just pissed. Of course, they be doing dumb shit. Like walking into walls. Idiot. Supposedly you can call out spirits and talk to them by using a board with letters on it. Wouldn't that be something? You could try it out for yourself if you're so interested. Sorry, I just got a text message. Oh my god, a new defunct land? Oh shit, I'm super excited now. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Let's give it a go sometime, boss. Oh god, we're gonna use a freaking Ouija board. What now? Stop messing around. You really think we're gonna solve this case by moving a coin across a scrap of paper? Sounds like you know all about it. We gotta be open-minded. What if that's how police work is gonna be from now on? Oh, what a little newbie. I super love Defunct Land. Just excellent stuff. I freaking, man, I've watched his documentaries like 4 times over each of them. Plus I watched through every single video he has on YouTube. It's a problem. Anyway, I've also been like in a theme park mode recently. I don't really know why, but I love roller coasters. Don't make me laugh. Okay, do I have different... Oh, shit. Okay, due to the occult craze, divination has become popular among young boys and girls. All one needs is a coin and a piece of paper with letters and numbers written on it. Using these, all one has to do is ask a question of the called upon spirit and will... Oh my god. I have a confession, and this is so stupid. Y'all are gonna laugh so hard at me. When I was... How old was I? I think I was almost at high school, but still middle school. So 13 or 14. I learned what a Ouija board is. Yes, I know. It seems kind of late to learn what a Ouija board is at age 13, but I learned what a Ouija board is. And I was like, oh my god, we can talk to ghosts? What? That's a thing people do? And I went off the deep end. I went so deep into research and I was so for it. I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it so good. We're gonna make a cool Ouija board and we're gonna talk to spirits and I'm just gonna talk to ghosts all the time. And then the more I got into it and the more I started researching it and the more I researched like all the shit that could go wrong with using a Ouija board, I was like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Because I was like starting to plan like a party around. I was like, I'm gonna get people together and I'm gonna have a seance. Like I was fully on board. Fully. And then I was fully off board. Did not want to do that. Still don't want to do that. I think I tried to use a homemade Ouija board for all of 30 seconds and it moved slightly and then I was like, nope, and I threw it across the room and I said, I'm done. And I think it moved because I twitched. I really do think it was actually me and it was like that response of being like on edge, but it freaked me out so bad that I was like, I'm not trying again. So, it's hilarious to me at least. I mean, embarrassing that I was so ready. I was like, yeah, let's just summon demons in our free time. It is believed to be a tool that was adopted from Western spiritualism and molded by Japanese occult enthusiasts. So it's our fault. Though it is considered a form of divination, the ritualistic nature of its usage can cause self-hypnosis or autosuggestion, leading to hallucinations or symptoms similar to spirit possession. Many schools banned these spirit boards after there were several cases of students sneaking into schools at night, in addition to stories, which honestly, good for them to like be like, oh no, if a place is gonna get haunted, let's let the school be haunted. I don't want my house haunted, you know? Good thinking on their part. In addition to stories of people having seizures when using the boards. That's a problem. I guess that was in the culture and society section, so we're good. Alright, listen up, Ario. You can't go blaming the death of your buddy on something like the occult. I don't care if it was ghosts or the occult or what. Whoever or whatever it was that did this. I'll get them, I promise you that. Well, you got the right attitude, but we don't even know if this is a murder yet. Biases weaken your judgment. Get too fixated on one thing and you stop seeing everything else. Aye, aye, boss. So, now that we finished investigating the scene, let's review what we know. Now it's getting late. I figured we'd head straight home from here. Oh, come on. We got to go over all the info we've gathered. And what better place to do that than here at the scene of the crime, where we can soak up the atmosphere. The atmosphere? What the fuck are you... okay, I'm glad that okay, he's on the same page as me. Soak up the atmosphere? The hell is there to soak up? You must be really into this occult stuff if you get off being in a place like this. Wait, you mean being somewhere like this doesn't get your blood pumping? No way. No, don't turn this around on me. I'm not the weird one here. Cripes. Ah, fine, let's get this over with. Aye, aye, boss. Okay. The former Yasuda Gardens here in Yokohama, Ichome, were originally built as part of Daimo's estate back in the Edo period. Oh wait, this is Ario, just kidding. The park became city property a number of years ago and underwent extensive renovations. There's not a soul around at this time of night. Quiet doesn't even begin to describe it. Jun Ario, a detective in the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, 1st Investigative Division. His rank is Sergeant. This is his first time leading a case. It's like he's graduated from rookie to newbie. He looks put together on the outside, but acts like a kid most of the time. Honestly, the force could use more people like him. There's a pond. This pond! They say it used to flow into the Sumida River, but the river became so polluted that they cut it off. Oh, that's sad. Let's think. I've got a bad feeling about this case, and my gut is rarely wrong. I knew this would be a treacherous case from the moment we were dragged into it. Oh wait, scene. This is where the victim was found. It's clean now. It almost feels like nothing happened at all. But once an incident like this has come to pass, there's no going back. Not that knowing that is any consolation. Let's talk about the case, I guess. So early in the morning yesterday, a staff member found the victim collapsed here in the park and called the police when they realized he was dead. While there were no obvious external wounds, the fact that he was a police officer and the evidence of a struggle means it's likely that this was a murder. The Sumida office sent it over to us since it involved the death of an officer and we were tasked with the investigation. What we need to do is figure out what happened and whether there was foul play involved. I think that about sums things up. What about... But, boss? Yeah. Is this case really important enough to assign to someone from the investigation division? I mean, a friend of mine died, so it's important to me, but... It's all up to the high-ups. I'm sure they've got their reasons. Boss, you know something, don't you? You're acting a little sussy. You're acting like a sussy little baka. It'll all become clear in time. Try not to worry about it too much. He's not buying it. Thinking about it, the only thing we know for sure is the identity of the victim. That means there must have been something special about him, right? Maybe he knew something he wasn't supposed to. Some kind of secret or something. Isn't that right? You're pretty sharp sometimes, you know that? If you've picked up on that, you should be able to put the rest together yourself. What does that mean? I'm gonna think a little bit harder. Whoop. See, my camera just jumps around sometimes, and I'm not really sure why. Got a bad feeling about this case. Okay, that's the same as before. I'm gonna just keep talking about the case until this dialogue is exhausted. Well, it is our duty to get to the bottom of a suspicious death, especially one involving an officer. Oh, whoops. I mean, they hit that twice. About the victim. The victim is Hajime Yoshimi of the Juvenile Division of the Sumida City's Community Safety Bureau, the SCCSB. 27 years old, single. Oh my god. I don't want to die. That's how old I am. I can't even imagine. Wow. He mostly dealt with cases involving juveniles in education. His rank was senior police officer. You knew him well, didn't you? What was he like? Look at him. Look at his little... What is this, like a pompadour kind of deal with a little... Yes, we were in the academy together. We still went out for drinks together every month or two. He could be a little rowdy, but he was like a big brother to us all. He was kind and cared about his friends. For better or worse, he wasn't the uptight type of cop. The man always showed empathy, and I heard he was popular with the locals for it. He treated each and every troubled kid he met with compassion. He had a great track record when it came to rehabilitation. Sounds like we lost a good one. Yes, we did. We truly did. I knew being a cop was dangerous. I knew something like this could happen, but it's never easy when it happens for real. I know the feeling. He didn't seem to care much about climbing the ranks, but he was at the top of our class. The only problem was that he took on too much. He had the most unfinished paperwork, too. I always felt we'd need an unusual guy like him to help us solve all our unusual cases. Unusual cases, you say? Don't worry, you're plenty unusual yourself. Me? I was the most normal of my classmates. Oh, see, no, if you have to say that, I'm normal and don't look at me, I'm fine, then I think he's... Maybe I'm just super distrustful of visual novel characters. Besides, the real weirdo among us quit the academy a long time ago. There was one even weirder than you. Hajime was quite the bad boy in school, apparently. He ended up with the police a lot. He said the officer in charge was good to him, helped him get back on track. The reason he wanted to become a cop was to pay his kindness forward. Said it was the first time he ever took his studies seriously. That's a good story. Love that kind of thing. Makes me want to have a drink in his honor. Please don't make fun of my dead friend. Jesus. Hey, I said in his honor, you should aspire to become the kind of cop people miss when they die in the field. You say that like it's a sure thing I'll die. Besides, if I end up biting it, I'm sure you'll be the one who misses me most, boss. Come on, don't be like that. You'll hurt morale. Well, I guess how much I'll miss you depends on how the investigation goes. I can already see it. Aereo, no! Why'd you have to go and get yourself killed? I have no idea what's going on in that head of yours. Yeah, that'll be a sight to see. I can't wait. You can't wait for your own death? Get it together, kid. Sheesh, you really are something. Thank you. What about the victim's family? The Yoshimi family is from Kitasenju and Adachi City. But Hajime's parents always get like really anxious when there's like a word that I see it and I'm like, I need to sound it out in my head first before I try to say it out loud. But Hajime's parents died a long time ago. He lived there all alone, no siblings or anything. I went to his house a few times for drinks. I was surprised. It's this huge, old-looking place. Like, you know, the kind of place that seems super haunted. And he lived there alone. It looked like the home of an old noble family. It was hard to imagine him being such a delinquent living in a house like that. There's that bias I was talking about. If he's from an old family, I'm sure things were complicated. That's a bias, too. He never talked about any of that, even when we were drunk, so I don't know how much about it. Oh, one more thing. Yeah. Hajime was engaged. Oh. He'd been seeing his fiancée ever since they were in school. Over 10 years. They just started talking about getting married. What was her name again? He showed me a picture once. She was a beautiful woman. That's so. How terrible for her. But she may know if there had been anything going on with him lately. We should speak to her. Yeah, his fiancée may have been his only confidant. I'm sure someone at the Sumida Police Department has already contacted her. I'll look into it tomorrow. God, there's really a lot about the victim here. Hey, boss! I looked into the case that Hajime was running. Oh, great, that's the kind of stuff I want to know. What was Hajime working on the day he died? Well, according to his report, the day before he had 2 cases involving juveniles. Uh-oh. The first was the suicide of a high school girl who jumped off a building in Kamezawa last week. Oh shit, okay, so that is how this links to... What was her name? The girl that we killed the one time... Ooh. Dun dun! Ah, yeah, I did hear about that. The girl's name was Michio Shirashi. She was a second-year student at Kamagata High School. But it seems as though Hajime had Hajime had a contact with her even before this incident. So she'd been troubled for some time. That's the thing. About a month ago, he happened to see her walking around town. She looked upset, so he struck up a conversation with her. He was sure there was something bothering her, but she wouldn't tell him what. Must have been trouble at home. That's what he thought, too. It seems he visited her home and spoke to her parents, but they said there was no problem, so there was nothing else he could do. And now she's dead. Then it's possible he could have prevented a suicide then. He must have been devastated. And that's why he was looking into this Michio Shirashi again. He must have thought that something terrible had happened that drove her to end a life, but ultimately he never reported the findings of his investigation. I see, and you're thinking that it may have had something to do with his death. We'll have to find out what this Hajime discovered. Right, let's check with the Sumida Police Department about that tomorrow, too. Oh my god, it just... How about we change the subject? Let's talk about, cause of death. As for the cause of death, we won't know until the autopsy's done. From what we've seen, though, it appeared to be some kind of acute heart failure. But since he had no record of chronic illness and had no visible wounds, it's possible that poison or drugs could have been involved. Dying in the middle of the park like that, it certainly seems suspicious. We found signs of a struggle at the scene, as well as footprints belonging to an unidentified individual. We got people trying to identify those prints. If we can find who they belong to, we might be able to figure this whole thing out. Yes, wouldn't that be nice if that were the end of it? The only things Hajime had on him were his badge and his wallet in his pockets. So we can rule out a mugging. Though there probably aren't many people who think to try mugging a cop as big as him. I've also heard that Hajime got into a fair few fights in his younger days. He started judo once he became an officer and rose up the ranks quickly. Sounds like the perp would have to have been pretty strong to take on Hajime. About the occult. So, all this occult stuff, have you heard about it, boss? What are you talking about? This rite of resurrection thing that everyone's talking about. No, not you too. I've been hearing about that shit everywhere. Oh, you have? That's surprising. Who cares what people are talking about? It's got nothing to do with our job. But don't you think the occult stuff with this case feels, I don't know, realer somehow? The whole thing started right here in Honjo in Sumida City, so I thought that maybe... Cut it out! Nothing good can come of getting involved with that rite of whatever, or that record of fates. Record of fates! He knows! He knows! Sounds like you know all about it. Boss, are you secretly into the occult? Stop that! Seriously, this isn't a joke. Oh... He's caught. He's been looking into it. I get why you'd be intrigued by something called the rite of resurrection after a buddy of yours died, but... Bringing the dead back to life, that's stuff of fantasy, it's not real. So don't go hoping for miracles, got it? Hoping for miracles like you are? And what was the other case he was working? This one is also related to a Kamagata High student. A troublemaker named Hitomi Okuda. She seems to be the leader of a group of kids who get up to no good. Juvenile delinquency. Fun. She was pretty bad for a while. Multiple charges of destruction of property, assault and battery, you name it. Hajime had been working with her for about 6 months, and she was finally starting to open up. Then, he met with the girl the day he died. Well, every school's got its problems. But I'm sure he'd be worried about how she'd get on without him. Right, just when she'd finally found an adult she could trust, she might act out without someone to help her get through this. We'll have to make sure the Sumida Community Safety Bureau does their job. But... we can't rule out the possibility that meeting with this delinquent girl had something to do with his death. Then we'll have to interview her, too. Yeah, you're right. She may have been the last person to see him alive, after all. I'll ask Sumida to introduce us tomorrow. Though, who knows if they'll actually let us talk with her. That's what we hired you for. Lay a little boyish charm on them if they need convincing. Yeah, I'm sure they prefer me over a scary-looking old man like you, boss. Watch it, I'm still your superior. You want to act like you respect me, at least. Oh, I thought I was. I hate this stupid little purse lips thing that he keeps doing. He's like, what? You were? Shit, is that just how your generation speaks? You really are a new breed. Oh no, he's a boomer! He's a boomer! He's a cop and a boomer. Oh man. Alright. It's probably just me, actually. Oh, well, don't think you can get away with that with other people. So anyways, boss. Were you even listening? We got quite a bit to look into tomorrow. First, the 2 Komagata High School cases that Hajime was handling, and we need to speak with his fiancée as well. I believe that's it for tomorrow. Okay. There's still more stuff to talk about, because... Time of death was around 11 p.m. 2 days ago, outside of the park's operating hours, of course. His body was found early in the morning yesterday. 11 p.m. the day before yesterday. What was Hajime doing out here at that time in the first place? That's the question, isn't it? The entrance to the park is closed after hours, but it's a small gate that'd be fairly easy for him to get through if he really wanted to. That would of course be breaking and entering, but what do you think, boss? I think someone called him here. It's hard to imagine a cop like Hajime would trespass for no reason. And since it seems like someone else was here with him, could they have called him here? It just occurred to me that I wonder if there's like somebody in the background on this scene that's also looking and lurking. And I haven't been looking because I've been reading. Oh, that does seem likely. They must have been talking about something pretty sensitive to come here in the middle of the night. Is it the lady? Because that's the other person that's the person that was here when I was the other guy. It was the girl. The green dress girly. So Hajime met someone here to discuss something in secret. Oh shit, I didn't mean to hit that twice. And then they got into a fight? No, that wouldn't match the cause of death. There were no wounds on the body that would indicate a spontaneous scuffle. The perk must have planned something. Then you'd think he was meditated. That would mean... Meditated? You mean premeditated? They called Hajime to the park with the intent to kill him? Well, there's still a possibility that it was just some kind of accident. Maybe the perp tried to threaten Hajime and things went south from there. We should be able to get a clearer picture once we know exactly what killed him. Right. But either way, I'm so glad you're back in the 1st Division, boss. I've always admired your work. You were like a god to me. Simp. You were the whole reason I became a detective in the first place. Yeah, about that. People have been saying that ever since you first entered the academy, but... Yes, that's because it's true. I couldn't believe you got transferred out of the first just as I was assigned to it. So getting to work a case like this now, just the two of us, is a dream come true. Simp. Happy as I am to hear that, well, how should I put it? What is it? If that's true, I'm not sure you've been showing me the appropriate amount of respect. Oh, but I do respect you. Don't tell me you're going senile, boss. That's exactly what I'm talking about when you run your mouth like that. It's getting late. You must be sleepy. Is it time for your sponge bath? Don't worry, boss. I'll make sure we get out of here soon. Yeah, I get it. I think it's almost done. I've been wowed by your shrewd detecting abilities all day. Oh, really? Funny. I've been wowed by you too. Oh, the topic of family.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people.
I love the young people. Oh my god, fucking iconic. On the topic of family, what's yours like, boss? Hell's wrong with you prying into my personal life all of a sudden? It's just, I've never heard you talk about them or anything. Are you single? Oh, he really laying on the moves. Wait a minute. Are you single? I really love your detecting abilities. This is, you know what this is giving me? It's giving me, Date and Ryuki a little bit from, Nirvana Initiative. Mr. Date, I have to make my superior proud. Shut it, that's none of your business. Well, ever since I joined the force, I've been thinking... He actually kind of looks like Ryuki now that I'm thinking about it. The department really pressures young officers to get married. What? Ew, why? Why would your work pressure you to get married? That's weird. I wonder why that is. You don't say anything like that, though. How should I know? I caved to the pressure myself and got married 20-some years ago. Did you not love her? Or him? What? Bruh. So then... God, you're relentless. She took our daughter and left 4 years ago. Thanks for reminding me. Oh. I guess it was not a marriage of love.
I want a divorce.
Divorce now. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't believe she'd give up a guy like you. I could respect you if you'd let me. Mr. What's his name? Shit, I forgot his name. Tsutsumi. Mr. Tsutsumi. I'd respect you. Not that like that fucking bitch you were married to. I was never home much. Too focused on work. I come home late only to get called right back out again. Plus being a cop's dangerous work. Oh, go do your raids. Go get some good... Well, I was gonna say go get some good XP, but I think you probably are like crazy high level anyway, so... But then you're also... You also have like a lot of gills, so I wouldn't say that. Go get some good... loot. Maybe? Is that... Have fun. Just have fun. You know what? That's what's important. Have fun. For gear. Go get some good gear. Have a good time. Thanks for stopping in. Gear loot! Go gear up that loot and loot up that gear. I don't blame her for getting fed up with it all. How sad, especially when you're out here putting your life on the line. Oh, is that why you transferred out of the first? It was already too late by then. You'd better be careful, Ario. You say that, but there's not much I can do, is there? That's the nature of our job. There aren't many who can really understand it, not unless they're involved with police work themselves or related to someone who is. But wait, you have a daughter, boss? You really think I want to talk about her after all that? Have some sense. Come on, I promise I don't mean this the way it sounds, but... Oh my god. I promise I don't mean this the way it sounds, but how old is she? Bruh, you really follow up with that question. Like, be so for real right now. Jeez, you don't know when to quit. Do you at least try not to look so intrigued? She's a bit rough around the edges. I think most men are intimidated by her. Ugh, girly, join the club. Took me forever to find a good one. Last I heard, she's living by herself and going to college. Wow, a college student. Men love an educated lady. Men love an educated lady. I'm sure she's doing it for you, buddy boy. Stop that! What kind of cop are you making baseless assumptions like that? She's living on her own though, huh? You must worry about her. Worry? I don't even know where she lives. Oh, she hasn't told you? Probably because she knows you'd follow her around everywhere. I would not. I don't think. Come on now, we both know that's not true. Listen here. You may look like a mean old man, but you sure have a soft side. What? Is that supposed to be a compliment? I can't keep up with you. We're done talking about this. Oh, that reminds me. If you got married 20 years ago, it must have been right around the Najima murder. Yes, because everybody calibrates the timeline of their life based off of like, red letter murders. What the fuck? That's like, oh, you were born in the... Fuck. You were born in the 70s. That must have been right around the time of the Dahmer murders. Or wait, actually, I think the Dahmer murders were later. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like, it's like, oh, you were born in the 60s. You must have really heard about the Manson murders. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with... Who calibrates their life based on that? You know your history. Yeah, that happened a year or two after our wedding. You were the one who arrested the killer, weren't you? We studied that case at the academy. I was only in elementary school at the time, but I still remember people talking about some dangerous criminal getting arrested. All that was just... cracking the case, finding the guy was all just happenstance. I'd really rather not think about it. It was a disturbing case. Did it not make your skin crawl when you learned about it at the academy? It did. We were all terrified. Sounds about right. No one could believe that such a mild-mannered man could have committed such a terrible murder. If we had overlooked one little thing, we may never have caught him at all. I think I remember hearing there was only one charge brought against him in the end. That's right, we didn't have the evidence. I knew there was no way such a meticulously planned crime could have been there first, but... we may have stuck Fumachika Nijima in a cell, but there was no victory. He always had the upper hand. And all the damage he did to everyone involved, especially the victim's classmates. It's already been 20 years, huh? God damn it. This is why I try not to think about it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need to read about that. I'm gonna need some literature on that. Okay, a notorious case from over 2 decades ago involving the murder of a female high school student. It first came to the attention of the authorities when part of a human left hand was discovered floating in the Sumida River. Testing revealed it to belong to a missing female high school student. There's a Ren camo! Hello! Hello, friend and pal! How are you? How are you? I saw you were streaming earlier. Did you have fun? Was it a good time? Also, I'm really excited about tomorrow, but I'm also really scared and I've cried several times. It's fine. Oh, I'm sad. but also excited. Honestly, if I knew the game mechanics better, because I still clearly have problems with it. If I knew everything better, I would offer DMing, but I'm scared. Also, I never have time to write for my current campaign, but I'm basically using them as a set of guinea pigs so I can try out stuff later when I'm more experienced. You would help. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't... See, the thing is, too, it's like I have... Okay. Everybody, and I'm just gonna go off on a tangent real quick. Okay, so I have... This story... You would play Madame Aubrey as a PC. That could be fun. Okay, so the story that I'm running for my Thirsty Sword Lesbians campaign, I've been thinking that I'm not super a fan of the way Thirsty Sword Lesbians does mechanics. You absolutely can tell me a secret, but if you tell me in chat, it's probably not going to be much of a secret. Unless you're willing to share the secret with everybody in chat. But you can tell me a secret. But my Thirsty Sword Lesbians campaign is only level 1. Well, for being only level 1, she is very formidable. I want to adapt the story that I'm using for my Thirsty Sword Lesbians campaign to D&D because I think that man, I wish I would have known that a while ago. Actually, no, I wouldn't kill her. She's too interesting a character. I wouldn't. Also, Whisper doesn't kill. Well, she does kill, but she doesn't kill ruthlessly like that. She kills, like, dragons and stuff. I'm so weird. I want to, like, keep playing Whisper because I feel like Whisper has a lot to there's still, like, a lot to her that okay, I used prismatic spray one time, okay? And it was awesome. It was really cool, and it was really awesome. But anyway, I'm scared to DM. I want to, but I'm trying stuff out on my friends who don't know RPG stuff so much. And so maybe, I'm also actually even thinking about pushing them towards D&D and maybe getting like I mean, I do have the 5e handbooks, so it's like, okay, I've played Monster of the Week, which plays essentially the same way as Thirsty Sword Lesbians. But some of the way that it's structured, it's almost too vague. I think it gives, I run into this problem often, and maybe that's just because I'm bad at it because I'm still learning. I run into this problem often where my players end up taking more control, and not in like a good way. Like, you know, you want to let players, like, you know, go. You're like, here's your sandbox, go play. But like, I can't even do the sandbox because then they're just like, oh, I had this random thing in my pocket that automatically makes this problem not a problem anymore. And it's like, I want to say yes, like I want to be a yes and kind of person because, you know, improv and whatever, but I end up with this problem where I'm just like, okay, I'll give you like a concrete example. None of them watch my stream. I love them all, but they're a different brand of nerdy. No, you don't need to fuck them up, but I love them all dearly, but they just don't get it. Like they've never played, so they're like, they don't know where the line is. They don't know where the line is to be like, oh, get ready for, oh yes, okay, yes, go get ready for your day. I'm sorry, you know what, it's my stream, I'm gonna rant to everybody. Here's my thing. So I had this problem where I did a thing, and I was like, okay, there's this concert that they need to get into, and I'm basically trying to give them multiple avenues to get into this concert. They can either sneak in, they can either skip the concert, or enjoy your lurk, thank you for stopping in, I love you, I'll see you tomorrow. They can either get in by sneaking in, they could get in by getting tickets and walking through the front door, or they could just skip it entirely. I basically set those options up. And then I gave them like a ticket for free to kind of like implicate like, oh, it's this event that you have to get tickets for, and like if you get tickets, the guards will, you're there legally, basically. And then they were like, oh, I'm just gonna go talk to these people on the street and buy tickets. And I'm like, no, I didn't put those people there, but then I was like, you know what, fuck it, those people are there. And then I was like, you know what, give me a roll. And I basically gave them the amount of tickets that they needed. Kind of. But then I was like, oh, because the way you rolled, they're actually counterfeits. You actually don't have tickets. So I gave them half the amount of tickets that they needed, and then half was busto. And I think they're trying to sneak in now, and so I kind of want to give them like a cool heist mission, but anyway, I just run into this problem where they're just like, I set up a puzzle, and I literally made it super easy because I wanted to see like where their heads were at in terms of like problem solving, and luckily I have super smart friends. They blasted through my puzzles like they were nothing. I put a Fibonacci sequence in front of them, and they were like, oh, I already know what it is. Literally, I was like, oh, it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. And they're like, oh, I know, it's already 13. Like, did not even take a second. Without even missing a beat, they knew it was a Fibonacci sequence. So I have really fucking smart friends, and I love having them at my table. But also, they're just like, I put some torches in front of them, and I was like, one is lit, one is not lit, the door is locked. You know, the puzzle was, light the 2 torches, the door unlocks. And I was like, all you see on the ground are sticks and nothing else. And there's fire. And I'm like, grab the stick, light it on fire, use the stick on the fire to put the, super simple. And they were just like, oh, actually, I have these old flyers from a stupid club that I'm a part of. I'm gonna set these on fire instead. And it was funny, but at the same time, I was like, this could be a problem if you all can just start ripping stuff out of your pocket and have like the answer to all of your problems. And I'm like, ah! Anyway, I gotta figure something out. Sorry for that tangent. I just really wanted to talk about my TTRPG because I'm playing D&D tomorrow, and I'm also gonna play, well, at least in theory. I haven't checked with them. I need to check with them. But in theory, I'm gonna play Thirsty Sword Lesbians on Thursday. But I kind of want to push them towards D&D so it has more structure, and I can make them make more rolls so they actually have more direction of where to go, because I think they are all just very newbie in terms of what they want to do, and then there's, yeah. Anyway, okay, back to this. The Najima murders, a notorious case from over 2 decades ago involving the murder of a female high school student. It first came to the attention of the authorities when part of a human left hand was discovered floating in the Sumida River. Testing revealed it to belong to a missing female high school student. As it appeared to have been severed deliberately, the police launched a murder investigation. A large-scale search of the river was organized, but the highly polluted state of the water made this impossible. Visibility was poor, the stench was intense, and the divers quickly fell ill. They succeeded in recovering only the victim's head, Jesus, and what appeared to be part of her leg before the search was called off. Jesus Christ. At the time of the incident, the Sumida River was as polluted as it had ever been. Neither fish nor shellfish could survive in it, eventually causing the annual fireworks festival to be called off indefinitely. Over the course of the search, the police discovered a number of unidentified human bones. This caused a stir among the public as several other young women had gone missing in recent years in the Tokyo area, and it was feared that they may have fallen victim to the same fate. Forensic technologies at the time, however, were not advanced enough to determine the identities of the deceased, and so the police were unable to open any inquiries. Due to the overwhelming lack of circumstantial evidence, the investigation ground to a halt until a hitherto unrelated individual came to its attention. During a questioning about a separate incident, Fumichika Nejima, a 36-year-old shop owner with no relation to the victim, divulged details about her that had never been released to the general public. An investigation into his background was conducted, leading to his arrest. Nejima testified that he had snatched his victim from the street and confined her in the underground storeroom of his shop, which also served as his living quarters. He chose her for no special reason, but simply decided she was an opportune target on seeing her walking alone at night. Jesus Christ, people are creeps. After keeping her locked up for several days, he restrained her, sewed her mouth shut, and severed her fingers and toes with a box cutter while she was still conscious. Jesus Christ. As she screamed silently behind her sealed lips, he proceeded to her wrists, her ankles, her elbows, her knees, working his way inwards slowly and methodically. Holy shit. His victim constantly wavered in and out of consciousness. Her ordeal continued until she died of blood loss. Nejima dismembered the rest of her body and disposed of it behind his home in the Sumida River before cleaning his storeroom and returning to his everyday routine as if nothing had happened. The brutality of his actions shocked the nation when they were eventually reported. Once apprehended, Nejima readily divulged the details of the murder but was less willing to explain his motive. When asked, he would only break down in tears saying, "I don't know what came over me, I know it was wrong." In the end, the police could extract nothing more from him than expressions of remorse. Although the efficiency of his methods strongly suggested that he had committed similar crimes in the past, no corroborating evidence ever came to light. Nejima was sentenced to life in prison at his first hearing. The sentence was imposed with no appeal from the defendant. Jesus Christ! What the fuck? You know what it reminds me of, though? There's a case that... There's a case that I avoided looking up for the longest time because it was one of the most, brutal murders I'd ever... I've heard that it's one of the most brutal murders that anybody's heard of, but it certainly was. Her name was Junko Furuta, and if you know, then you know, but it was a very brutal murder, and it sounds pretty similar to this in some ways, especially the whole she was targeted because she was alone. I mean, I guess that's kind of vague because a lot of people are targeted when they're alone, but I don't know. Something about this just... Jesus. Because she was also held prisoner and just tortured. It was... If you have a weak stomach, don't look it up. But if you want to know, Junko Furuta. Yeah. It's not... It'll ruin your day. It might ruin your life. It ruined my day for sure. And actually, I'm surprised that I'm as a person who listens to stories of true crime and stuff. I was I dreaded the day that it would. No one's covered it. No one's covered it. Not a single. And I listened to several different true crime podcasts, and not a single one of them has covered it. So I don't know if it's just a lack of knowledge, or which feels weird because it's pretty famous, but I don't know. Ugh. And the worst part is there just really wasn't any justice in the end. Actually, I'm pretty sure the guy who did it is on Twitter. Such a piece of shit. Anyway, moving on. Notes on Hajime. So, okay. Found in the gardens. Estimated time of death 2 days prior to 11 a.m. 11 a.m.? I thought it was 11 p.m. 11 a.m.? That's in the middle of the goddamn day. Cause of death, acute heart failure, signs of a struggle. 11 a.m.? That has to be a typo, because... Hold on, wait. Does the log say? Oh, it's kind of far back. I won't search. That seems early. Anyway, well, boss, I think that about does it. Right, let's call it for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I hate that! Oh, I hate that. No. Oh, God, what is that? Huh, boss? What's wrong? Don't tell me you're senile. Oh. Damn it was that case all along. Boss, what is it? Is there something over there? Wait, what does it say? It is no rumor. Believe me. The true lie. Do not be fooled. Such deep sorrow, resentful memory is flowing into my mind. Those who deceive with falsehoods and untruths are hung up forever in eternal darkness. Kill them. Kill them! Those who spread lies. Kill them all. He had the evergreen beach. You can use it to kill those who intentionally try to mislead you. When someone lies to you. my god. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Huh. Now. Kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. So he actually had the Evergreen Beach. I was thinking the girl had it. But that makes sense because the whole thing with the Evergreen was that it was like wild that it even became a story because it actually in truth was an evergreen. It wasn't some sort of superstition that it was evergreen. Nothing supernatural had happened. So it was talking about the truth. And so, oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I have a Midna who wants to say hi to everybody. Midna. Come here. Are you gonna say hello? Are you gonna say hello to everyone? Mwah. Oh, you got stinky breath. You got stinky breath. Were you eating your food? You got stinky cat breath? She sneezed in my face this morning. I was in a dead sleep. And I was all cozy underneath the covers. And I was like, just dreaming away. And I fucking woke up in complete shock because I just felt achoo, right in my fucking face. And she was sitting right there. Just no manners. I was just like I was disgusted. I was revolted. I was very perturbed because I was, again, dead asleep. And then worst alarm clock ever. Boss, what's the matter? Don't tell me you really went senile. Sorry, I'm fine. Ario. Yes? I have some bad news. Oh no, your senility is kicking in, isn't it? No, we got a bit of trouble on our hands. Looks like we'll be working some overtime. We're not going home tonight. Huh? What are you talking about? Is he gonna tell him? Is he actually gonna tell him? I could skip around if I wanted. Wait, hold on. I want to read the files. Okay, so what's the story with the Evergreen Beach? Kills by hanging one who tries to mislead the curse bearer with false statements. A resentful memory. He deceived us with his so-called rite of resurrection. The man who tricked the people with his false dark art swings from a rope. They thought the man had escaped the previous night, but oddly enough, he was found hanging in the garden of the Daimo's mansion that morning. The man, a local named Jinkichi, was known for his kind of temperament and skill in crafting Netsuke clasps. While his life wasn't always easy, he was optimistic. The type to smile through whatever life threw at him. He was the kind of man who would take care of those who didn't have anyone else to rely on. The prosperity that the ukiyo-e boom brought must have been what fanned the flames of his greed. The old craftsman was found in a miserable state, as if sentenced to some cruel fate. Perhaps he'd ended his own life, unable to bear the weight of his crime. But dead men tell no tales, and the people thought of him as a bad man even in death. He hung there for days, till his neck stretched horrifically, a visage of pain still etched on his face. Actually, you know what's kind of a fun fact? And by fun fact, I mean a horrible, gross fact. There's something called slippage with your skin after you die. There have been reports of people when they die, and when if they've been like hung upside down or something, your skin literally starts to just like melt off of you. It's really gross. Actually, a lot of really gross things happen after you die. But it's called slippage, and the word slippage is very disgusting. It was clear he must have struggled greatly as he died, his flesh marked with dark scars where the rope wrapped around his whole body. The beech tree's leaves do not fall, and neither did the man's body hanging from it, as the mansion's owner was not at home. Another unfortunate event. The people held their tongues, fearing divine punishment, but the rumors persisted nonetheless. Holy shit. I don't like that his tongue is hanging out. Jesus. I kind of wanna... Let's keep going. I think we should go through his... Let's go through the whole story first. Okay. Tsutsumi and Jun are sorting through the facts at the scene of Officer Hajime Yoshimi's mysterious death. Tsutsumi denies the existence of the rite of resurrection until the cursed echo of the Evergreen Beach appears before them. Well, before him, because Homeboy did not see anything. But that's it, 12, because that's when the other curses were activated in the other one. It was at midnight, because that's when creepy businessman decided to show his face. Okay, so let me get this straight, boss. The rite of resurrection really exists. And to use it, you have to kill people using the power of... Wow, he really just divulged everything. And to use it, you have to kill people using the power of curses from the 7 mysteries of Honjo. And the curse you have is from the story of the Evergreen Beach that's told in this area? Is that right? Yeah, pretty much. You're quick on the uptake. You weren't your usual silly self when you were explaining, so I knew you were telling the truth. I'm never silly. I'm never silly, damn it! Wait, I'm gonna screenshot that. That's funny. I want that to be I'm gonna put that cover. I'm gonna make that cover photo on Twitter. I'm never silly. The only thing I have trouble believing is that you're taking this occult stuff seriously now. I mean, talk about paranormal. I thought you didn't believe in any of that. It's not that I don't believe in it. My familiarity with it is why I've tried not to get too close. Are you just being a sore loser? Not used to admitting you were wrong? Oh, shut up and listen to me. No point in trying to hide things anymore. We won't get anywhere if you don't understand this, so listen up. Please, just listen. You don't have to keep saying it, I'm listening. We don't have time to waste. We'll talk as we walk. Hey, boss, wait for me! Boss! We got some good walking music. We're on the case, I guess. We're going to the bridge. Oh, this is where Cosby McGee is. I need like a 70s style like intro for what's his name? I keep forgetting it. Tsutsumi. I need like a 70s style intro for him. Like GoldenEye style with like a little extra groovy, so a little bit more Austin Powers, I guess. I could see it. It's all happening in my brain. I wish I could project it, what's happening in my brain, so you guys could see it too, but it's happening. Oh, sorry, I just want to double check one thing. You're telling the truth, right? This isn't a side effect of your senility? Senility? Is it senility? Senility. Senility? Senileness. It's the truth. Not like I can prove it, though. Can I look around? This is very jazzy. It's a vibe, though. I'm gonna think. Revealing the existence of a secret department is against the rules, even to a fellow cop. A secret department? Like Abyss? But this is an emergency. I need his help. I'll tell him. Oh my god. He's not stupid, but he sure can be slow sometimes. Though I think that positivity of his may come in handy at some point. I'm sure you already know this, but this is all top secret. No sharing it with anyone. Right, you can trust me not to. But, no, I just can't believe it. I'd heard rumors that you used to be a member of a secret division attached to the Security Bureau. I can't believe we actually have a department called Paranormal Affairs. Yeah, I'm sure it comes as quite a shock. I couldn't believe it myself. I thought the higher-ups were messing with me. Really had me worried for a while there. No, this is incredible. That's the whole reason I became a cop. I was always fascinated by secret agencies and stuff. You serious? But thinking about it totally makes sense. If curses and spirits really do exist, then of course we'd need a special department to protect citizens from them. You seem a bit too eager to believe all this. And hang on, I thought you joined up because of me. Oh, come on, boss. Do you only have one favorite food? You can like more than one thing. Yeah, whatever. In any case, the official stance is that the supernatural doesn't exist, so Paranormal Affairs operates in secret. I'm still not sure why they stuck me here, or stuck me there. Those 4 years I worked nothing but cases involving the supernatural. Oh, so he's always been working this. Although officially called the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department Security Division Special Security Unit, the SSU instead of the SVU, these are their stories. Dun dun! Paranormal Affairs Bureau. It is more commonly referred to simply as Paranormal Affairs. Only a handful of people know of its existence, even within the police force. As the name suggests, it specializes in the investigation and resolution of cases involving paranormal phenomena. Since the existence of paranormal phenomena is not public knowledge, nor is it readily believed by the general population, the Bureau's activities are conducted in the utmost secrecy. Currently, there are only 5 members, including the chief. The Bureau has a network of psychic contacts across the country who assist with their cases, including Mio Kurosuzu. Mio. Wait, that's a name that came up, I think. The Bureau undertakes investigations into any suspicious stories that cross their desk, though the vast majority turn out to be hoaxes. Due to the sheer volume of cases, Due to the sheer volume of cases, close-lipped, experienced detectives without paranormal abilities of their own, such as Tetsuyo Tsutsumi, are sometimes assigned to investigate. The current chief of Paranormal Affairs is a man named Koiru Nakakoshi. He was born to a family of psychics who have been involved in keeping the world safe from paranormal phenomena for generations, and has served as Mio Kurosuzu's mentor since discovering her. Koiru is an elusive figure. Very few have met him in person, and he is rarely seen in the office. It is said that, me too, but that's because I work from home. It is said that this is because he has oft been the target of curses. However, some theorize that it is in fact because Koiru is not actually of flesh and blood at all. His seat in his office is usually occupied by a Nue, a legendary creature found in Japanese folklore. Ooh. The Nue resembles an ordinary white's thrush and acts an ordinary white. What's a white? An ordinary white's thrush and acts as Koiru's messenger, leading to bizarre scenes of police officers earnestly reporting their findings to a bird. The term Nagakoshi case serves as a code name used to refer to cases under investigation by Paranormal Affairs. Interesting. Wait, I got a person of interest as well. Possessed by the Evergreen Beach Curse Echo. Behind his stern face lies a compassionate man, ever prepared to help his fellow officers. That same attentiveness to his work and colleagues, however, cost Tetsuyu his marriage several years ago. Tetsuyu has a penchant for candy and desserts, which he tries but fails to conceal from other officers at the risk of appearing soft. He delights in buying local sweets wherever he is sent to investigate a case, and would often volunteer to be dispatched to distant locations to acquire them while he was with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. He is also surprisingly knowledgeable about current trends, a trait he puts down to investigation-related research, but which is actually spurred by his wish to have something to discuss with his daughter. Aww! He's kind of a good dad, though. He's working on it. He's not the best dad, but he's trying. The fresh-faced police detective that Shogo Okie met at Midoricho Park. Jun is a young detective for the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. Curse Echo while investigating mysterious death of his colleague. he vowed to help his partner on the case. Born to a relatively well-off household, June developed a healthy sense of self-esteem and an optimistic outlook on life. Although watching action movies and detective series as a child instilled in him... Watching detective movies instilled in him a desire to help those in need. It was the sight of Tetsuya Tsutsubi, who was in charge of investigating a case June was involved in as a student, that truly inspired him to become a police officer. While June still maintains a strong respect for Tetsuya, he also gets much enjoyment out of making casual cracks to get a rise out of the veteran officer. As an adult, June continues to hold on to the faint hope that the world is as he pictured it in his youth, a thrilling place in which superhuman heroes do battle against secret evil organizations. He attended the police academy with Richter Kai, who is now a private investigator. The two initially became friendly when June found Richter holed up alone in the reference room scouring over old crime data, and invited him to go bowling, a popular pastime during this era. Interesting. This must be like, it can't be like super modern. I don't think this is like true modern times, because they have phone booths, which like it can be popular in urban areas, but no one's pulling out like a smartphone, you know what I mean? It doesn't give the same, it doesn't give me the same vibe like this is happening in 2023. You know? I think this is a little bit before that. I think we're in like a in-between kind of area of time. I don't think it's modern, but it's definitely not like several decades ago. I don't think. Who's to say? I guess that's yet to be seen. Alright. Hajime Yoshimi, police officer. Head patrol officer entered the force at the same time. Once a rebellious gang member himself, Yoshimi turned his life around and used his own experiences to connect with troubled youth as a police officer. While his appearance and demeanor suggested a man who was rough around the edges, he was a passionate, loyal, and caring man at heart, looked up to as a big brother by his peers. Yoshimi achieved stellar results in his work with juvenile cases, but his consistently sloppy paperwork and less than formal attitude essentially doomed his career, and had him writing formal apologies on the regular. He left behind a fiancée whom he had been dating since high school. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Someone's watching us. That looks like Cosby Sweater Man. Doesn't seem like they're gonna run. Let's just keep an eye on them for now. That seems like Cosby Sweater. Oh god, that's him. Just kidding. That's literally me. I'm an idiot. That's me. This is me. I don't know why. Game description said Showa era, which ended in 1989. Okay, yeah, so like 90s, early 2000s. That's kind of the vibe I was getting. Revealing the existence of a secret department is against the rules, even to a fellow cop, but this is an emergency. I need his help. I'll tell him. I don't know why. Wow, that really startled me. That's literally the protagonist, and I guess I was just thinking that my view is currently from the eyes of him, so I mistook it. So, do you know, have it? Have what? A spirit sense, of course. Are you what they call spiritually gifted? Nope, never felt anything at all. Even if I did, I'd be a lightweight at best. One beer and I'm down for the count. Oh. Huh. Wow, he's also even describing it in terms of alcohol. Spirit sense. Is that how people in the field quantify someone's spirit sense? Like how much liquor they can handle? Nope, that's just me. Thought it'd help get the point across. Oh, huh. Sorry, it seems like I keep disappointing you. No, it's not your fault, boss. At the risk of disappointing you yet again, I'll tell you one more thing. Spirit sense is usually something you're born with. It's tough to develop it later on. What? So there's no hope for me? No, say it isn't so. Of course you were interested. Well, you never know. You may have some hidden potential. I know there's a high schooler who's got so much spirit sense that she works on the front lines. I say work, but she wasn't paid because it was supposedly part of a training. Yikes, that seems like it'd be in violation of Article 69 of the Labor Standards Act. Ha, nice. Wow, you really know the law. No comment. Even the occult field has workers' rights issues, huh? I don't like that this person... That's Cosby Sweater Guy. I for sure think that's Cosby Sweater Guy. Look at his stance. His stance, whack. His sweater, whack. His cursed stone, whack. His silhouette against the night sky, whack. His spirit sense, whack. His, oh god, what else? I don't know. I'm just being an idiot. Okay. So what do we do now? We've got this rite of resurrection and the curse echoes of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. The curse is being spread around the city is, a bit of an emergency. It's that bad? I'll put it this way, it's like handing out guns all over town. Jeez, that's real bad. It is, so we need to find the source and put a stop to it before something terrible happens. Usually that'd be a job for Paranormal Affairs, but, I talked to them on our way here. The main team is tied up till tomorrow night. So they told me to deal with it myself, said it'd be fine since I have some experience. Huh? What? Then that overtime you mentioned means... Yep, you're gonna help me, partner. Alright, let's do this! You seem a bit too eager to dive into all this. You really have no reservations working a case you know nothing about? You said this was an emergency. I didn't think we had a choice. I'm just trying to be logical about this, boss. You really are something. It might actually be nice having you around. Why, thank you. Can we talk to Homeboy now, please? Or not, I guess. So what exactly do we do? If these curses are connected to the 7 mysteries, then the people who have the others should be all here in town. Right, there's 7 of them. That means there are 6 more out there. And we have to stop them all before they kill anyone with their curses. If we can, we should find and collect all the curse stones. But boss, from what you said earlier, killing a curse bearer gets you closer to completing the rite of resurrection. Won't your life be in danger if they find out you're a curse bearer? Pretty much. We can't let that happen. Should you even be out here right now? Hiding would only be a waste of time. The mystery of the one-sided reed is associated with Ryogoku Bridge. I was hoping we'd be quick enough to run into the one-sided reed's curse bearer. No such luck, it seems. Well, if nothing else, maybe word will spread that the cops are on the lookout and people will behave. That's putting a lot of trust in whoever these other people are. Yeah, no. No way. Because Homeboy was ready to... There's a little kitty cat that is underneath my feet. Homeboy was ready to super murder people. Ouchies. She scratched me. What are you doing? Aw, did you find a cozy blanket? Okay. But it's possible that the other curse bearers with the same idea will come here. Yep. Talk to anyone you see who seems suspicious. That means someone who may have the power of a curse. Understood. In that case, why don't I ask that guy who's been watching us this whole time? Ah, you noticed him too. Well, good luck. Yep, curse bearer. Oh shit, I need to turn my volume down because he's got the voices one. Hey, you there, sorry to bother you, but I've got some questions, so I'm with the police. Ha! I knew it was Cosby Sweater Guy. Thanks for your cooperation. We'll be asking you a few things, Mr. Yutaro Namagaki. That's your name, correct? Yes, I don't mind answering your questions. You're a detective. Did something happen? Oh, right, lots of things have been happening around here. Like people dying. If this were a normal case, I'd be fine letting him take the reins, but curses are involved here. I should take over. Can I look around? Where's the girly? Where's the girly pop? Because she was also around here. So what to make of this guy? He looks like a dick. The man identifies himself as Yutaro Namagaki, a 21-year-old college student. He was watching us so calmly, we need to be careful with this guy. Yes, let's talk to this guy. So what is it you were doing here? It must be the incident at the former Yasugata Gardens, the dead policeman. I can't imagine a detective would come all the way out here otherwise. Huh? Say, Mr. Detective, have you ever heard of the Evergreen Beach? Hold on. I don't like this. I'm just gonna... Wait, no. Apply. Yeah, I don't want to hear voices. Thanks. Answer my question. I'm the fucking cop here, okay? How about you answer my question first? What were you doing here? I was answering your question. I came here to look for the Evergreen Beach from the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Actually, I was wondering if either of you knew anything about it. Not here. If it's the Evergreen Beach you're after, you'd be better off looking around the former Yasuda Gardens than here. Oh, you know a lot about this. But that's what I thought. Detectives, you have the cursed stone of the Evergreen Beach, don't you? You! How did you know? You motherfucker, don't tell him! Ario, you idiot! Well, that was much easier than expected. Oh crap, sorry. It was simple inference. I figured you would have taken the curse if you were just in the gardens. If you know that, then you must be a curse bearer yourself. I have no intentions of hiding anything. I plan to tell you from the start. Look. This is my curse stone. I believe it's called the Foot Washing Mansion. That's right, but are you sure about this? I'm not so rash that I'd kill someone as soon as I found out they were a curse bearer, not without talking to them first. You're the same, aren't you, detectives? You wouldn't use a curse on a normal person. Let's speak as equals, shall we? Oh god! Oh no! This has been my first opportunity to use this new curse! Wait, because he's lying to me. He's super lying to me. Should I use it? I kind of want to use it because I hate him. He's kind of an asshole. But being an asshole isn't like it shouldn't be a reason to kill anybody. Let's just see what he has to say. Pause? Sure, we'd rather resolve this amicably too. Oh, I could have used it. It actually let me choose. It didn't do it automatically. Oh, that's actually a lot of pressure. Where's the girl? She's around here somewhere. Unless she comes in later. Oh, wait, what did he say? No, you're a curse bearer, so please be careful. Fortunately, I don't think he knows which one of us is the curse bearer yet. If we play things right, we should be okay. He really is a curse bearer. He may only be talking with us to try and activate his curse. I'll have to be wary of anything he asks me to do. I could tackle him and pin him to the ground, but that might have something to do with his curse. Any slip of the tongue could get us killed. I have to try and discern what activates his curse. So what do I do? What activates the curse? It's just hearing the voices, right? Like, if you hear the voices, then... Huh. I still don't really get his, I'm gonna be real. But before we talk, there's something I should tell you. This is my curse stone, the Evergreen Beach, just like you thought. What? What? Boss, why would you tell him? As for how the curse works. Boss, are you having another senior moment? If you tell him that... It hangs to death anyone who would try to mislead me. So if you try to lie to me, the curse stone will let me know. I don't have to use it to tell, understand? Whoa, really? That's super useful. It's like the evil version of Phoenix Wright's Magatama. Because, like, the Magatama is like, oh, you're lying, so a Cyclops appears. But, like, he could just be like, I'm gonna straight up kill you if you lie to me. Which is really intense. That's really, really scary. Could you imagine if Phoenix Wright just started murdering people like that? I mean, he would never. Phoenix Wright would never. Or would he? No, he'd never. He's too soft. I see, understood. That's a pretty useful power for a detective. Now then, let's talk. Damn, it seems I've lost the upper hand. No point for petty tricks then, I'll be honest with you. That is not the face. That is not the face you make when you're gonna tell somebody the truth. It's giving me the opportunity, but I'm kind of scared. I'm keeping my hands off the button. So far, so good. I see, he's warning him now that there's no point in lying. I had no idea a simple lie would set off the curse stone, though. I could tackle him and pin him to the ground. Okay, no. That's just me thinking about stuff. Anything new in the environment? Nah, okay. There's someone I want to bring back, so I'd like your assistance in collecting soul dregs. Can't help you. Please, all you have to do is tell me who the other curse bearers are. I feel like he's lying. See, I feel like it's giving me the option to use curse, and it would be one of those, like the moment that happened with him when I turned the voices down, where he's like, he uses it, but then it doesn't work, because... I don't know. Okay. Sorry, but as a police officer, I can't just look the other way and let you go. Please, if you help me, I'll let you two go as well. Is that a threat? No. That's the one that really feels like a lie. That one really felt like a lie, but I'm just gonna... I'm gonna keep my hands up. I don't want to kill people. I don't want to kill people. It's your final warning. That's actually, that one felt true, so. But I'm not hearing the voices. My curse, the foot washing mansion. Did you really think you could escape it just by being careful? It didn't matter to me which of you was the curse bearer. I'll be taking both of your soul drugs anyway. Wait, not Namagaki! The foot washing mansion is a powerful curse and so simple to activate. It is ready whenever I need it. There's no escape from the voice of my feet. Ariel, get out of here! Hurry, I'll find you later. What? Oh, okay. Too late. Hear the voice of my curse echo. The voice of his curse echo? But I don't hear it because I turned him down. What? Why isn't my curse echo working? Because I already did it. Ha ha ha! Gotcha, bitch. Impossible. This has never happened. What do you mean it never happened? What time is it? 1 a.m.? You've had it for what, an hour? Wait a minute, what time is it? If I save right now, what time does it say? It doesn't tell me what time it is. It's gotta be, wait, story chart? Oh, I don't want to do that just yet. It can't be that late though. So if it was only just midnight not that long ago, which means that if it activated at midnight, and if we're meeting him at 1 a.m., he's only had this curse. This has never happened before. What do you mean? You haven't tried it yet. Or have you? No, because when he meets Shogo, he's only at 1%. Oh, wait, because if he kills random people, though. God, this guy sucks. This guy actually sucks. Okay, what's happening? I don't hear anything. Oh my god, wait, what if this is like, he's just getting older and so he can't hear as well? Wait, that makes me sad. Okay. Ario, now, grab him! Right! Namagaki, get down! Boss, here! His curse stone! Oh wait, that's the other one. Oops, good work, give it to me. I'm just gonna give them both. Oh, okay, cool. Damn it! Why? Why do you think, boss? Should we lock him up? I haven't even touched you. You can't consider that assault of a police officer. Let him go. All we need is the stone. Ugh. How could this happen? My rite of resurrection. Give it up. The rite was too good to be true from the start. I don't know what happened to you, but you'd be better off mourning whoever you lost the right way. Now get out of here. Damn it. Wait. So, wait. So that means there's multiple flowchart things. There's one where I get away. There's one where I kill him. And then there's one where I die? I'm curious. But we're gonna keep going. Phew, that was a close one, huh, boss? We'd probably be dead if he had activated his curse, and you didn't turn on the volume preemptively. Yeah, I'm not sure what, but something stopped his curse from... Boss, are you okay? Does having another curse stone hurt? Yeah, the curse from this one is flowing into me too. Oh no! I saw what activates the curse of the foot washing mansion, and the resentful memories bound to it. Oh yes! Answers! I love that shit. Give it to me. Ah, I see. I always thought this one was one of the strange of the 7 mysteries. Now I know why. This sure is something. Oh, we get in some lore! What did you see? Let's save that for later. All you need to know for now is that it's a particularly powerful curse. We're lucky we took it from him quickly. Phew. Kills by crushing one who hears the command, wash. She was an accomplished onmyoji. Alas, she did not use her talents for good of the world or the people, but for her own selfish pursuit of beauty. After a fierce battle, the woman dragged herself through the streets. It was like something had gnawed away at her body. Will I die? I've already obtained what I needed, as long as I have this. Suddenly, a terrible realization dawned on her. Her legs wouldn't move. She fell to the ground. What was happening? Surprised, she looked down. Her foot, once so beautiful and delicate, had grown ulcerated and rotten. He got her. She was on the verge of death and covered in filth to boot. Crawling to a nearby house, her breath caught in her throat. The curious residents opened up, but recoiled from what they saw. My foot is so filthy. Someone, please, quickly. The woman expired while mumbling something unintelligible, and so ended the life of a woman consumed by evil. Oh. Oh. Her feet are gross. Okay, anyway. So all you have to do is say wash, and if they hear you say the word wash, it'll crush them? That's not really fair. But I guess neither is the one where it's like it kills whoever leaves you behind, because anybody just casually walking away from you is leaving you behind, so. Anyway, well that makes one stone. Where do we go now? We'll visit all the places associated with the mysteries while it's still dark out. You mean we have to do that all over again? I hope they aren't all as aggressive as him, but people will do crazy things to bring back someone they love. It seems that the hatred the cursed stones are imbued with makes people more willing to kill. Really? And what about you, boss? I'm fine. I may not have any spirit sense, but I'm tough when it comes to this stuff. That's why they loved me in Paranormal Affairs. So you are spiritually gifted after all. Alright, let's head to the next place. See? An actual good protagonist. Although, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save on slot 5. I am actually pretty curious to see what happens when I... Let's kill the guy. Start from the questioning. I want to kill him. Detective, blah, blah, blah. Actually, wait, I gotta turn my volume back up now. Ha ha ha. What are you doing here? Incident. Have I ever heard of it? 7 Mysteries of Honjo, right? Why do you ask? I was just looking for it. Actually, I was wondering if either of you knew anything about it. Oh, I should have said I don't know. Curse bearer. He's got the washing thing. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Oh, he wasn't lying just then. Oh. Okay. Hangs to death anyone who would try to mislead me. Okay, so... no point for petty tricks, then I'll be honest with you. So far, so good. Because I don't think he's lying yet. I'm gonna keep going until I think he's actually lying. To the point where it tips over into half-truth, like, to lie. There's someone I want to bring back, so I'd like your assistance in collecting soul dregs. Technically, we are assisting him if he kills us, so yes. No, that's a lie. Oh. Is that a threat? Come on! Nope. Come on! Come on! Okay, here he goes. He can't use his curse. Okay, I'm hearing the voice now because I had the... Alright, here we go. And I get crushed. Alright, he's dead now. Hee hee. Okay, well, damn. I guess I can't use my curse on him because he didn't lie fully. My, Breezer, but you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but I believe you may be aware of a way to escape Utaru's curse. I already did, actually. Return to story chart. Oh, I'll try again. I'll make sure my voices are turned down. Hehe. Skip. I can't use my curse because he's not lying to me. Haha, it doesn't work. Go fuck yourself, stupid Cosby sweater McGee. What is his name? Namagaki? I'm gonna call him Namakosby, because that's what he is. He's a Cosby sweater wearing man. Namakosby! Okay, and then we move along. Live to fight another day. Alright. I think... I'm so tempted to go back and do Shogo and pick a couple different things, but I think it might actually be the same. I wonder how far it branches. My guess is that Kai... Wait, no, because Kai is not even a character. It's only these three. Okay. I guess I'll go to... But this has to be, This is when, they go to the park, though. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick little break. Replenish my drink, go to the bathroom, and then when I return, we will start back on the hunt for the curse bearers, part 2. So y'all just hang tight for me, and I will be back. Oh wait, I can do this! My name is Ryunosuke fuck. Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm so white. I'm so freaking white. I'm so sorry. He deserves a good. What was that? What was that? What was that? Did y'all see that? What was that? What is that? What is happening? What is happening? Oh! Your ass here. Oh, there's a lot of candles. Bitch, are you serious right now? Oh my god! Ostinator, that was really good! Oh my god, I thought that was her! I was like expecting to pick it up. Oh, by the way!
Let's go!
Oh, hell yeah, baby! That was the one! I nailed that one. Yes! What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? This game really tests my patience. Not gonna pay attention to it because if I don't pay attention, then it can't hurt me, right? Oh, he's in the fucking cabinet! I got better. No shot wasted.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
She was thinking of hi, I'm Toad from Mario Kart.
Yes.
Where do you want?
That makes a lot more sense.
That
made it way more clear. Beautiful.
Sorry.
Okay, we'll.
It really feels like the drums of death are upon us. They're pounding, and once they stop, you die. Feels. Ah! No! No! All right, I can do this. No, I can't. Yes, I can. Maybe. First, we ball. We got him. Games for love, y'all. Yes. This is so amazing! Oh my god, I love all the emotes in chat! I gotta get up for this! We're standing up! Woo! Oh my god, y'all are awesome! Y'all are the best! Y'all are seriously the best! save. I am a little spookified right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna. Jesus. Okay. You got me. You got me. Creepy child laughter indeed.
I just gotta keep it. For 10 seconds, I can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! No! You saw that! Come on! Y'all saw that! You all saw that!
Is there somebody in the closet now? Did that door just close? That door totally just. Oh no! No! Ma'am. No. Oh, she's getting closer. Cool. We don't need to do this. We don't need to do this. We don't need to do this. We don't. We don't have to do this. We don't. You know what? We don't have to do this. It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. Can I put the stuff in the camera? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. What happens if he finds me? Is he gonna kill me? Wait. Go which way? Down this part of the hallway. Woo! That's okay.
Do you know the way?
Woo! Oh god! 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 Oh my god! Oh my.
Why didn't you let me die?
No. No. No.
Alrighty, I am back, y'all. Thank you guys for letting me have a quick little breaky break. Also, I don't know why some of my... Whoa, did not mean to shake my desk. I don't know why some of my clips are, like, tiny. I'll need to fix that somehow. But anyway, thank you guys for letting me have a quick little break. I'm back. I've got Gatorade and water and sparkling water, and I have so many beverages now. Oh boy. Okay. Snes, yes, it is Paranormasight time. Okay, so I'm on the cop one, Tetsuya Tsutsumi. And we just gave Naka Cosby Sweater McGee. We took his stuff. We took his little charm. And we said, get out of here. So now we're going, let's see. Decide to collect the curse stones as soon as possible before they become the cause of an unprecedented tragedy to obtain the foot-washing mansion from Yutaru Navagaki or Navakazbi. I haven't gone with her yet. I might go with her last though, cause a little birdie told me that hers is sad, and so although I could jump around, I mean there could be I could go now. I haven't really locked in. I said I was gonna do the cop one first. But should I do it chronologically? Kind of go back and like we go through the days? We go through the days? Or I don't know if I want to go through person and go through all the way through, or if I want to go try to timeline it.
Bird.
Oh, a bird. Birdie.
Birdie.
The birdie is back. Yes, Judge, you were the little birdie that said that Haruhi is I'm sorry, I should say Shikiba. Not Haruhi, because Haruhi is the first name. You said she was the sad one. I'm gonna go with the cop one. I'm sorry, SNES. I'm gonna go with the cop one. I kinda wanna do it all the way through first, because that's how I did Shogo. I mean, it does say that she lost her son, right? Which is kind of sad. Okay, we're in the park. Let's go to the park. Okay, see, now it's 1 a.m. Okay, so before Homeboy was like, that's never happened, and it was like midnight still. So what was it when we saw the Cosby sweater guy? Like 12:30? And he was like, what? It didn't work when I tried to murder you. That's never happened. It's like, you've had this curse for 30 minutes, my guy. Of course it's never happened. Nothing's happened. It's been 30 minutes. Anyway, excuse me, sorry to bother you, but we have some questions for you. Oh, who's this guy? This is a new guy. This is a new man. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Make sure that we have... Oh, nope, it still says your name. Okay, well, Preparator Val. Okay, I'm trying to do anonymous follows, which I don't think it's been turned on just yet. So thank you. But thank you for the follow. Feel free to lurk. Do not feel you don't feel obligated to chat. Yeah, that stuff. Okay, back to it. Araishi. What? Are you with the police? I haven't done anything. Oh no, that's Richter's voice. I need to pick a different voice. What voice should I give this man? I don't know. I'll give him a generic British one. What, are you with the police? I haven't done anything. Don't worry, this isn't an interrogation or anything. We just want to talk. You're Hideki Araishi, right? The historian. We know who you are, so this won't take long. But since we saw you here, we'd just like to ask you a couple questions. Local history researcher Hideki Araishi. Isn't that the one that gave the speech on the stuff and the things? Hold on. Historian who works part-time as a curator. Curator? I say curator, but I said curator just now because I was thinking about it. Local folk museum and a teacher at Komagata High School. His recent publication of The Rite of Resurrection has caused a stir to cult circles. Okay, so I was right. Hideki is the quintessential obsessive researcher. Despite being entirely unsuited for teaching, he had no choice but to take up a position at Komagata High School in order to make ends meet. While having a captive audience in his classes goes some way to satisfying his need for respect and recognition, his conceited nature makes him unpopular among the students. Lately, he's concerned that articles he contributed... Sorry, just kidding. Articles he contributed for purely monetary reasons... Oh my god. Articles he contributed for purely monetary reasons have earned him a reputation as a researcher of the occult, but the surge of interest in the topic and the resulting volume of article requests he is receiving are undeniably tempting. Hideki is a regular at the Kurakikyo Cafe on Hokusai Street, where he can be found outside his work hours writing essays and manuscripts. His published books include A Study of the Unknown and An Introduction to Bando History. What did we learn about Homeboy? Because I don't think we had a lot of info on him prior. Elite student at a prestigious university. Lives off the generous allowance he receives from his parents, who are both prominent local figures. Ah, that's why he seems like a fucking asshole. Although Yutaro has lived a charmed material life, emotional neglect at home has caused him to develop a spoiled, egotistical streak. You don't say! The only kindness he knew growing up was from his family's maid, and he still fondly thinks of the plain rice with butter they used to enjoy together. Oh my god, bro! Anyway. Bombastic side-eye. Well, let's get it over with. I'm a busy man. From appearances, it's hard to imagine this small, bookish, well-spoken man being very dangerous. But in this day and age, you never know. I should be careful. Questioning people like this can put unnecessary stress on them, depending on their position. This guy is pretty sharp. I'll have to play it safe and only push him when I see an opening. Let's see, is there somebody perhaps hiding behind a tree yet? Or maybe that happens later. What do you think? Hideki Araishi. He says he's a local historian, but supposedly he knows more about the rite of resurrection than anybody. Dun dun! Dun dun! Oh shit, I missed that. The fact he's here at this time of night, it's plenty possible that he's a curse bearer. Boss, let's ask Hideki some questions. Well, what were you doing? Now, Mr. Araishi, what were you doing here at this time of night? Doing research, of course. Day and night, information never sleeps. That's an admirable philosophy. You know, your research has been quite the talk around town. What was it that they were saying you discovered? Something about some...
I think not!
Coincidence? I think not! It was the Record of Fates. Oh, right, you found some kind of ritual in the Record of Fates. But don't tell me you want to know how to carry out the rite of resurrection, too. To be perfectly honest, I'm tired of people asking me about it all the time. None of you can even care about local history. You just come crawling out of the woodwork when something interesting comes up. Looks like I hit a knife. If you think you can force me to tell you because you're a policeman, you're sorely mistaken. So you won't talk. Well, how about I just continue asking you what you were doing? Was the research you were doing just now also related to the rite of resurrection? Well, yes, that's right. What exactly were you looking for? I have no reason to tell you that. You wouldn't understand anyway. If I just keep asking him that? Oh, it just keeps skipping. Alright, well, about his research. Are you doing all this research so you can use the rite of resurrection yourself? You're a policeman. Do you really think people can be brought back to life? Everyone I meet. Pitiful. Huh? So you don't believe in the rite? Whether it's real or not has nothing to do with my research. Such things are better left to the occult freaks. Or so I thought. He's actually a freak. I guarantee it. I think he says that to try to act all judgmental, but I think he totally believes it. He's got it on some level. Things changed. It's become necessary for me to pursue the rite. So now I pray it is real. What changed? I'm sure you can imagine the funds for my research. I received a large amount of funding for seeking the rite of resurrection. And if I find it, I'll receive a sum so great that I'll never have to worry about money again. Oh, so then that means someone is sponsoring your researching. Is that something sponsoring your research? Is that right? So what if they are? You have no idea how hard we work to secure funding for our research. I've no interest in teaching those children. Listen to me, I'll tell you one thing. Those experts you see writing provocative books or spouting nonsense on TV to try and get popular, all of them are just trying to get the money they need to do their research. With how popular the occult is, saying something even remotely spooky can lead to big money. What? But I bought your book! Oh my god. Homeboy... The pursuit of the unknown begins first and foremost with belief. I was so inspired by that bit. I do appreciate your patronage. Unfortunately, however, the occult is not my true interest. The fate of the unknown is to be destroyed by thorough research and deep consideration. No way, I can't believe it. Don't meet your heroes, buddy. Yes, surprisingly innocent. About the Record of Fates. This Record of Fates, where did you get your hands on it? A storehouse of an old private residence in the city, just as the public was told. I'm unable to be more precise due to an agreement with my informant. I'm looking for lurkers. Are they in there? Are they in the back? Are they behind a tree? The only one that I don't like Shogo. He's... What kind of research do you want to be doing? I'm sure it wouldn't interest you, but to put it simply, the focus of my research is now how historical accounts transform into folklore over the years. They pass down from generation to generation. The antelope... I did. I got it from the market board.
What does that mean? Due to human bias, the account of any event is inevitably changed by the person communicating it. It is not necessarily done with ill intentions. It happens when someone tries to fill in the gaps in a story that lacks detail, or when something's left out or abridged because of the story's length, or when a story twists and shifts as it spreads through oral tradition. Even when two stories are told about the same event, differences in culture or environment affect how it's told, changing its content. Silly little things can turn into terribly mysterious legends. My research is the study of how history, culture, and legend all influence each other. Huh, I see. Take the 7 mysteries of Honjo, for example. Why are some of the mysteries seemingly about nothing particularly interesting? You'd think stories wouldn't last a decade, alone hundreds of years, so why? Perhaps putting it that way piques your interest? I admit I am curious. So that's why you've been researching all this time. Makes sense. As I said, it doesn't matter to me whether the right exists or not. If people in the Edo period believe that what was written in the Record of Fates was real, that's all I'm interested in. I think you're full of shit, but then again, my curse thing isn't activating, so maybe you're fine. I actually don't think he's a curse bearer. But I have to be realistic. The research I'd like to do is unfortunately not very lucrative. That's why I need to take some risks. Well, in that case, I think I might have a guess as to what it is you were looking for. You're looking for curse stones. What? Damn it, if you know about that, then... Calm down, no need to get so defensive. Ooh! 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 Maybe... Okay, I'm gonna save. Here's the thing. Why are you angry? Okay, so if I tell him... If I tell him... If I tell him that I can tell when he's lying, does that make him more inclined to lie or less inclined to lie? And if he thinks that he can lie... Well, what makes him more inclined to talk? If he thinks he can lie and get away with it? Because even if he lies, I'll know that the truth is actually the opposite. But if he knows that he can't lie and he only can tell the truth, that may make him a little
Look at this frickin' bad boy. See, check this bad boy out.
Check this bad boy out. You know what? I'm gonna hide my curse stone. I think I'm gonna play my cards a little close to the chest. I just pull out my gun if I were a cop. Well, he's a cop in Japan, though. That's the difference. You know, this isn't an American cop. So, you know, things are a little different there. I'm gonna hide my curse stone. We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice friendly chat? You may say that, but I don't trust you. Perhaps you've already learned about curses. Perhaps you want to take my power away from me. Oh, he does have a curse stone. Oh, but he just totally admitted that he had one. Power? Because wanting to research them, but oh, Oh, that's not true. I almost revealed my hand. I'll say nothing else. Oh no, this is what I was worried about. The thing that was gonna make him inclined to talk. I fucked up. Damn it. See, again, I'm really terrible at reading people, apparently. Fuck. God damn it. All right. Hey, stop. Oh, he's so fast.
Whew, I just got a really... Whoa, I just got a huge feeling of deja vu. I'm so sorry. That was weird. I feel like I've seen this before, but I don't know if that's... Ooh. Yeah, they don't have guns. Guns are a totally different... It's a different vibe there. I mean, I think some... I know... Whatever. Anyway. He got away. Deja vu. Huh. Incomplete! I fucked up. They do? Not... I thought they... Oh, the only ones... Okay, that's different. I guess that's... Yeah. It's broken now. Does that mean I experienced a failure? Jesus Christ, does that mean I've experienced a failure in all of these? But no, these aren't failures either. I'll just resume from the last conversation. Okay, I'll show my curse stone this time. We both want information. Why don't we have a nice friendly chat? A curse stone, you're a curse bearer. You heard the word failures. KG! I know that I'm a failure, okay? Are you here to make fun of me? You're like, that's my cue. Gotta go tell Bree she's a butt. Leaf, is this the Evergreen Beach then? Yep, will you show me yours? I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Ayy. The ever-burning lantern. Ooh. I'm gonna review the, story there just for a minute. Ever-burning lantern. That's the guy! That's the guy! Where's your crowd control? Gotta make... No crowd control on this one, sorry. He's the guy. The guy that Shogo killed because, the dark room with the lighter from, oh shit, okay. So Araishi was the guy that was running that we never actually saw. So, okay. Shogo kills the girl and Araishi and, Nagakazbi. And I guess the woman, Hadouei. Is that her name? Hadouei? Those are the 4 people he kills. So who kills Yoko? Wait, no, because he still killed... Oh man, shit, fuck. Okay. He only kills 4 people, but that doesn't make any sense. I'll think about it. Anyway, this is mine, the ever-burning lantern. So it's either always lit or never lit? Oh, fuck. Because it's one that's like, it has 2 different versions of it. Fire always... Oh, gosh. So it always remains dark, refusing to be lit. So if that's the one that... So his thing is that it should always be dark. And no one should have a lantern. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Okay, he seems to be pretty forthcoming if I reveal him the details, so I'm gonna reveal the curse details. He's out of his element. I'll tell you this for free. The Evergreen Beach comes from a man who was hanged for spreading false rumors. But the accusations against him were unfounded, and he died cursing those who deceived him. Oh, so that is the resentful memory held within the Evergreen Beach. The memories of the 7 mysteries are truly fascinating, if only I could collect them all. Do whatever you want, but you should know something. This stone of mine lets me curse anyone who tries to mislead me. What? But... So don't try and lie to me. I'll know. You would curse a citizen? And you call yourself an officer of the law? That all depends on you. I don't want to use it if I don't have to. What is it that you want? The cursed stones are dangerous. I'd like to confiscate yours. Excuse me, but by right. First, let me ask you one thing. You haven't used that curse, have you? No, of course I haven't, I swear. Ha ha ha! Oh, he hasn't. Okay, good. I see. Good. Okay, so he's not lying. Now, why don't you hand over that stone? Unless you'd rather try using it on me instead. Damn you, I won't give it to you. If I were to say that, what would happen? Would it be a crime? The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offenses Act. Or you hand it over and all you lose is your secret ability. Think of what would happen to all your research if you were arrested. Fine. You can have the stone here. Damn, I like this protagonist. I'm getting all the information on how things work because they keep handing shit over to me because I can confiscate it as a police officer. Alrighty. What do I got? The ever-burning lantern. Okay, there's the creepy whatever the fuck. The guy. Okay, when Honjo was filled with samurai residences, the spies of the shogunate lived amongst the town people to keep an eye on things. The soba cart on South Watagesui served as one of their outposts. They would communicate to each other in code by turning the lantern on or off. Tonight at 4 a.m. meant that someone would be having the last soba of their life, and that their belly would be sliced open the next night. An unfortunate incident occurred in which a man attacked a woman in a bout of fury. He regretted it deeply, even declining to invoke the right to defend his honor, but the deed was done. Still, he could not accept it. His rage at having been used by his daimyo boiled over, turning into a grudge he would never forget. Nearby, he saw a lantern quietly glowing in the night, and when the 6th bell rang, the man cut his own stomach open. Since then, the lantern could be seen alight before the soba cart had opened, and would flicker out suddenly even when there was no wind blowing. As this unsettling phenomenon continued, the rumors surrounding it grew, and soon all were convinced that it was the man who cut open his stomach visiting from beyond. Oh. So, kills by disembowelment the one who finds themselves trapped in the darkness of the curse echo. Oh. Oh. Good choice. I look forward to seeing how your research pans out. Oh, right. Would you tell us everything you know about what's been going on? If you help us out, we'll give you all the information we've gotten after we solve the case. What do you say? In that case, will you tell me about all the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries? I believe they are the key to the secret hidden in the Record of Fates. Sure, why not? I'll learn about them as I collect the curse stones. Like I just did now. I just learned one. So... and this is the moment where Shogo was watching behind the tree. But thanks to you, we learned a lot from him. I wonder, the mysteries in Writer are all public information. He kept everything he knows about the other curse bearers and the source of the curse... everything he knows about the other curse bearers and the source of the curse here hidden. I was hoping it'd at least give us a clue about how to beat these curses. Oh, I see. Then we should be more aggressive next time. Really make them spit it out. And by we, I mean you. I'm guessing he wants to save this curse. He wouldn't have told us anything no matter what we asked. But now we know where he hangs out. We can always send someone for him if need be. Right. Got it. I was surprised to hear that there are actually 9 of the 7 mysteries, though. There's fucking 2 more people that we haven't seen yet, then. Yeah, that's 2 extra curse bearers we have to find. We've confiscated 2, so there are 6 more. They could be anywhere in this town. We have to find them fast or they may start using the curses. Oh, well, let me tell you about the canal. Because the canal boy really loves to use his curse. No, I think we're already too late. Huh? I didn't tell you this, but there were some soul dregs in Namagaki's curse stone. Ah, Cosby man. How did he manage to kill somebody in 30 minutes? Really? Then he already killed somebody with it? It's not much, so it probably wasn't a curse bearer. Shit. Well, we know who did it. We can make arrangements to take him into custody. We'll have Paranormal Affairs pick him up tomorrow. For now, we continue our search. Right, on to the next place. We just have to cross them off the list one by one. Oh, but boss? Good to know we can use the Minor Offenses Act to arrest people with curse stones. But why did we do that with Namagaki? If we could do that, there'd be no need for Paranormal Affairs. What grounds would a normal detective have to put him under arrest? Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Oh boy. Ooh, we're skipping ahead. I can't go there yet. It's locked. Alright, Sness, for you! I'm going for your girly! I said I was gonna save her last, but since you're here, it's your girly. Not dreams. Haruhi Shigema. When the son of Haruhi Shigema was kidnapped, a botched investigation by the police resulted in a child's murder. The roots are all good? I mean, I figured. 1 year later, Haruhi has hired a private investigator to help resolve the unsettled case. Late at night, while speaking to the detective at her home, something strange suddenly appears. I just crush on housewives in anime. Well, this is for you. Oh, Jesus. May those who mock fire's flame perish? Or wait, what? Oh, God. The flame bearers. Kill them all. You've acquired the power of the curse stone, the Haunting Clappers. You can use it to kill those with fire or a fire-starting device on their person. And you can set them on fire instead. Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy shit. Red, red, red. Everything is dyed crimson. My home is burning to the ground. It's hot. So, so hot. I must call for help, but I cannot speak. My throat must be burned up from the smoke. No, I think I'm already on fire. That's right. I'll just use the clappers. Clack, clack. Is anybody there? Clack, clack. Why is no one coming? I'm going to burn to death. How did it come to this? Oh, right. Her. It must be the work of that vixen who appeared suddenly and enchanted my lord. That witch. Those hauntingly cold eyes.
Hot, 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 hot.
Yeah, very hot. That vixen who appeared suddenly and enchanted my lord. That witch. Those hauntingly cold eyes had my lord dancing in the palm of her hand. Perhaps I was also taken in by her. How many innocent people did I lure in under orders? This must be karma. The sound of a heavy bell. It feels like my head will split open. All right, the evening bell. That must be why nobody can hear the sound of my clappers. I've got to do it louder. Clack, clack. Jesus. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now. Kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill. This is like an anti-persona awakening. This is the anti-I am thou. Thou art I. Jesus. Alright. Haruhi Shigema. Housewife extraordinaire. Back with me, ma'am. Can't say I understand what just happened, but it certainly seems to have put you in a good mood. This might be the first time I've ever really seen you smile. Sweet dreams. Ooh, housewife. Haruhi Shiguma. I would like to see her story. Haruhi is a housewife who resides in a manor near Shimoko Bridge. Her 11-year-old son, Shuichi, was kidnapped and murdered about a year ago. Oh man, he was so little. The death was a result of a mistake on the part of the detective assigned to a case, a mistake which enraged the kidnapper and had him cut off all contact with the police, leaving no room for negotiation. The incident was covered up and Shuichi's killer remains at large, leading the aggrieved Haruhi to call on the services of private investigator Richter Kai to uncover the truth. The Shiguma family came from a line of samurai who built their residence in Honjo during the Edo period. They assumed important positions in the police force following the Meiji Revolution, thereby protecting their family's elevated status. Even today, many in the Shiguma line work as police bureaucrats and senior police officers. Haruhi's father sits in the upper echelons of the National Police Agency, and her husband, adopted into the Shiguma clan through an arranged marriage, is also a highly respected agency official. However, as her family prioritizes work above all else, it wasn't long before Haruhi's marriage grew cold. Though she wants for nothing, she is isolated from her neighbors and withdrawn from society. That fucking sucks. Seeing her son grow into a young man gave Haruhi purpose in life, but it was cut short by the kidnapping incident. Following the incident, Haruhi spent many days in a deep depression, breaking into sudden fits of shouting and wandering around in the middle of the night. Her cheerful, loving disposition faded away, and she took to making snide remarks at her husband, which only further soured their relationship. A few months ago, Haruhi's husband was transferred to another area for work and now rarely returns home, with Haruhi left to live in the large, empty mansion alone. As a housekeeper who has been with the family for a long time comes in to take care of all the housework, Haruhi has nothing but time on her hands. Jesus. Which sounds great if you're in a good headspace, but an actual circle of hell when you are grieving. So, holy shit. Yeah, I'd burn people alive too if I was in that situation, honestly. No, not dreams. Sounds like something I might want to hear about. What is? Well, I'll be damned. Is that what I think it is? Goodness, you made me jump. It's just a silly little sticker my son got from somewhere or other. He put it up just before... Well, you know what happened. I still can't bring myself to take it down. Let me take a closer look. I knew it! It's Head Honjo from way back in set number 1! This is a real collector's item. Excuse me? Don't tell me you've never heard of the Mockingbirds! The what? They're the hottest new craze. Cute little birds dressed up like rough and tumble delinquents. I've never heard of them, but this certainly seems to matter to you. The best part is nobody knows who made them. They just started showing up around town, and soon enough they'd won everybody's hearts. The story goes that they're made by some anonymous artist who covertly leaves them behind in specific locations. So like Banksy, except fun and not totally pretentious. I don't know how y'all feel about Banksy, but I think Banksy is whether it be a group of people or a guy, I think he's an asshole. Actually, wait, isn't that... We were talking about Defunct Land earlier. Isn't that where that name came from anyway? Or did Defunct Land actually come up with it first? Anyway. No one knows when or where they'll show up next. They're basically an urban legend of sorts. To think one would turn up here of all places. This is a good sign, I'm sure of it. Oh, well, that's nice. Mockingbird number 1 discovered. Wait! Can I actually find these? Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a lot. Approach the net. A bottom shelf surrounded by darkness. Jackpot. Late at night on the way home, look up at the first house. Among the morning green, before hearing the history. Ooh. Oh, God, this is a collect-a-thon now. Oh, I want to know, though. Wait, I got a gameplay guide. Wait, it doesn't tell me a gameplay. Hold on. Why did it say? Oh boy. Oh boy, I wanna... A unique looking playground! I know where that is. I found a cock! Yeah! Revisiting the park at night. On a bridge, pillar at night, waiting at the... Oh, I'm gonna find these all. I'm gonna find all of these. I'm determined to find all of these. Holy shit. A color television. Father bought one of these as soon as it hit the market. He likes to have the latest gadgets. Unlike the latest models, there is no remote control.
Nice car.
Back when it was new, we all gathered around it and marveled at it as a family. But with Father and my husband being away so often, it quickly fell into disuse. It is eerily quiet. A fax machine? It can send images to other places along the telephone network. I don't really know how it works. Most houses don't have one. I rarely find a use for it. The telephone. This mansion has a private line. An old hanging scroll. I don't know who painted it. It's been hanging here since before I was born. An arrangement of flowers. We bring in someone to do it. I don't even know what the flowers are called. Oh, honey. She just like has no interest in her environment. A stereo unit with separated speakers designed for home use. My husband insisted on buying one even though he isn't one to listen to music often. Wow, she is just so disinterested. A private investigator I hired. A friend told me about him. They said he's not very well known, but he's good at what he does. When I first visited his office in Ota City and saw how he dressed, I could hardly believe he was a detective. But after talking to him for a while, I changed my mind. Richter kind of got it going on. Richter... You know what, Rick? Honestly, I think this would be a really fun cosplay for somebody. I think Richter would make a really, really fun cosplay. Actually, let's read about him, because I didn't know very much about him. He does not have a curse echo. Okay. The eccentric man that Shogo Oki Honji Bridge, private investigator, taking on a request from Haruo Shigema, investigator's son. Once a police officer, Richter was racked with guilt over the police's inability to help all those in need, and quit the force to start his own private investigation firm. However, this soft-hearted nature leads him to take on too many cases and has put his office in dire financial straits. I can enunciate. I cannot wait to get these stitches out of my mouth, y'all. By the way, just putting that out there. I cannot fucking wait, because now they're not painful, they're just annoying. And I can't do anything about them, obviously. How he's still in business is a mystery, with some whispering that a wealthy patron is keeping him afloat. Richter studied alongside Detective Jun Ario at the police academy, which I kind of briefly now remember. Somewhat surprisingly, given his outlandish clothing and mannerisms, Richter excels at covert investigations and tailing his targets. He proudly refers to himself as an investigator extraordinaire, though that only ever succeeds at impressing himself. Richter's biggest source of happiness is nuzzling his pet female albino parakeet, Ernestine, which he keeps in his office. Aw. He also enjoys collecting mockingbird stickers, a popular line of merchandise featuring birds inexplicably dressed like delinquents, and can be frequently sighted searching around town for them. While out and about, Richter typically leaves the office, and more importantly Ernestine, in the care of Amamori, a junior high schooler who volunteered to assist Richter after being involved in a previous case. I feel like we're going to meet Amamori at some point. Anywho. Another one. Azure Heron Agency. Oh my god, he really does like birds. Private investigation firm in Kamada, Ota City. Originally, Kai thought to give it a simple name like Kai's Detective Agency, but upon hearing that people are more likely to pick names listed at the front of the phone book alphabetically, he decided to pick a name starting with an A. That's kind of smart, actually. Wait, that's pretty clever. I'll give it to him. Thus, the Azure Heron Agency was established. However, it is questionable whether the heron, a bird of somewhat ominous significance, is an effective symbol for attracting... Wait, a heron is ominous? Do they explain that? Or... Hold on. Wait, Even his own assistant has referred to the name as confusing at best. After all, rather than an azure heron, Richter keeps a white parrot as a pet and dresses not in blue, but mostly in white. If there was a symbolic connection to be made here, it has surely been lost on all but Richter himself. Also, isn't white, like, representative of death in Japanese culture? Or am I crazy? A private investigator, also known as a private eye, is a detective who operates their own agency. Although there are no formal qualifications necessary to become a private investigator, many are retired police agents or detectives due to the similarities between the work involved. At a glance, private investigation firms and inquiry offices might look similar, but they carry out different types of investigations. Inquiry offices specialize in conducting credit checks on businesses, while private investigators are generally involved in tailing persons of interest and gaining information surreptitiously. Okay, so they didn't explain what the significance of a heron is. So, hold on. Heron, bird meaning. Okay, elegance, patience, wisdom, messages, self-possession, transformation, and good fortune. So, heron symbolism ominous. I'm very curious now. Heron symbolism is prompting you to look deeper into aspects of your life. Oh, so kind of like investigating. In so doing, it will bring out your innate wisdom and show you how to become more self-reliant. This is for if it's like a spirit animal, but what's like the messages? How what if does it mean like death or something? What is the omen of a heron? There it is. Oh, wait, no, just say, Wait, no, herons usually are good things. Herons have a preference for being alone. Okay. Symbolic of balance, stability, self-reliance, tact, wisdom, knowledge. Wait. Oh, no, that's the definition of ominous. Okay, yeah, that's different. That's weird. Okay, why did they say that? Why are they saying that herons are... That don't make no sense. Huh. Anyway. Whatever. I guess the lore is a little inconsistent. Alright. Talk to me. Let me bring you up to speed. We were in the middle of a chat when you suddenly started spacing out. And the whole time you were grinning to yourself like you just won the lottery. Care to tell me what that was all about? Well, where to start? I can set people on fire! It dresses like a juggalo. Interesting. Very interesting. So the haunting clapper's curse echo appeared out of nowhere. Told you how to perform the rite of resurrection and gave you the curse you'll need to do it. Have I got that right? That's right. So it's all real. Honestly, I still find it hard to believe. But I guess I have to now. I saw that curse stone appear in your hand myself. It looked like it popped clean out of thin air. With evidence that clear, there's no denying that there's some supernatural force at work. I do like how willing everybody is to just kind of like go along with it. The guest table. I don't know where Father got this old thing from, but I've never liked it. It's not that cute, so I guess it is what it is. Swinging of the pendulum echoes through the room. It feels livelier than usual with Richter here. Usually it's just me. What else? Is there anything else in the room that I need to take a gander at? Nah? Just us? Okay. Guess I'll just keep talking to Richter, man. A private investigator I hired. I don't think you quite understand.
Oh? This isn't about evidence, and it isn't about belief. It's more than that. I know it's real. The moment the curse appeared, I knew everything before it even said a word. It was already there in my head, as clear as day. You just knew, huh? It was etched onto my soul, along with the curse echo's resentful memories. So I can feel it, what it was like. Dying like they did, hundreds of years ago, breathed in flame, writhing in pain as my flesh blackens and my blood boils. I can feel it, all the agony, all the rage. It fills me with bloodlust. Oh, okay, so she's crazy, is what we're getting at. I think I need to kill someone. Anyone will do, just as long as they're carrying fire. I see. That could be a problem. You think so? From what I know of you, I was sure you'd see it as an opportunity. The stronger the desire to resurrect someone, the stronger the urge to kill. That's how it seems to me, anyway. Good grief, talk about a spanner in the works. I say we take stock for a moment, remind ourselves where we've come from and where we're going. That might be a good idea. I mean, she's got a lot of motive for a lot of reasons. My heart's still racing. This is it, my chance at long last. That's what you hired me for, ma'am, to look into your son's kidnapping last year. To uncover the truth behind the abduction and murder of Shuichi Shigema. Oh yes, I remember. They never did find the one who did it. That's what I'm here about today. In fact, kind of you to let me drop by so late, by the way. I've been turning over every last stone, and I've come up with a grand total of 1 lead. So you said. As far as the police are concerned, it's a cold case, but I've managed to make some headway. I remember, you were just about to tell me. Ooh! What's the update? Wait, hold on. I remember... Okay, whatever. Honjo, age 11, was kidnapped on his way home from school, with a ransom being demanded that same evening. Initially, the kidnapping was thought of as a simple extortion scheme, but when it came to light that the Shigema family was closely tied to the police and Shuichi was in fact the grandson of a senior official, it was quickly assumed that the perpetrator was acting upon a grudge against the police force. The kidnapping was treated as a direct attack against the good name of the police, and a large-scale investigation was launched that used the best equipment available to trace phone calls. This made it all the more embarrassing when they were unable to catch the culprit. Losing the public's confidence, the culprit grew cocky, relentlessly mocking the police force. After 3 days of failure after failure, Haruhi reached a breaking point. Spurred by concern for her son, she resolved to hand over the ransom money as fast as possible, but her husband and father, who held the prestige of the police in high regard, refused, saying that they would not let the criminal win by giving in to their demands. The increasingly frantic detective assigned to the case lost his temper when the criminal called to give him an ultimatum, causing the culprit to never make contact again. Another week passed, and Shuichi's body was found floating in the Sumida River. Shuichi's death could largely be ascribed to the police's incompetence, but this was ultimately covered up with stringent media embargoes. The investigation was never closed, but the case has long gone cold. Jesus. Aww. The only son of Haruhi Shigema, he was kidnapped and murdered 1 year ago. His body was discovered floating in the Sumida River. What a little baby! Conscientious, brave young boy who was determined to protect his mother Haruhi amid his father's frequent absences. He dreamed of becoming a police officer and displayed diligence and an impressive sense of responsibility from a young age, likely due to being raised in an extremely strict environment. Born in the early 70s, he spent his days immersed in various activities and studies, including playing piano. Wait, okay. If he was born in the early 70s, he was only 11 when he died, and he died last year. You give it 10 years. So if it was 1971, then it's 81.
in this world. So it's gotta be like 80s or 90s about. Well, thank you for the follow. He spent his days immersed in various activities and studies, including playing piano, learning the abacus, taking English lessons, and training in kendo. Shuichi's tendency to put other people's needs over his own meant he died without ever telling his classmates how much he longed for them to all go out on a hunt for mockingbird stickers. Honestly, girl, I'm gonna burn everybody alive too. Let's fucking kill some people. I'm on board. I'm on board. Okay. Before I was like, I don't want to kill people. I don't want to press the curse button. But honestly, in your case, let's press the button. Let's do it. Let's fucking go. You know, we still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. Tell you what, why don't I tell you what I found and then we can make a decision. All right. Okay, that's the same. So I guess I have to pick a different topic in order to get different dialogue, about the kidnapping. I suppose there's not much point going over the kidnapping itself. No, I'm very familiar. Then I'll leave that for the files to cover, and just to confirm a few things about the case. The police traced the culprit's calls back to, let's see here, northern Oyoko River here in Sumida City. It's quite a wide area. That's right. In the end, they never managed to nail down exactly where the calls were coming from. But it was almost certainly the same location that Shuichi was being held captive, since Shuichi's voice could be heard during the killer's calls. Northern Oyoko River is quite a distance from Shuichi's normal school commute. Factoring in that he was seen at school but went missing before he arrived at his house, it's likely that he was abducted by car on his route home. Maybe, but... Exactly, Shuichi was a clever boy. He never would have gotten into a car with a stranger. That's right. I was very firm about that. I know he understood, too. I even saw him warning the other children. It's possible they forced him into the car. The only issue here is, there weren't any witnesses to the kidnapping. You can't bundle someone into a car without many students around and not being noticed. But nobody came forward to say they saw anything suspicious. So did they target him at some point, some other time, or somewhere away from his usual route? Both of those seem a little far-fetched. Which raises the question, how did the kidnapper pull it off? The police never managed to find an answer. In the end, they decided that the kidnapper must just have gotten lucky. Well, why not turn the problem on its head? Turn the problem on its head? The kidnapper managed to convince Shuichi to get into their car, but how? Because they knew them. They knew him. He knew the kidnapper. The only thing that makes sense to me is if they were somebody that he would have a reason to trust, like he knew them. Duh. A teacher, perhaps, or a relative, or somebody else that he knew. It always is. But all of the adults Shuichi knew had alibis. Are you sure about that? The police checked them all thoroughly. Are you sure about that? They did, huh? No one throws numbers at a problem like the cops. But what if it wasn't someone he knew, or rather, what if the culprit disguised themselves as a police officer? Oh, that's also a thing. A figure of authority. Somebody you can't really say no to.
Are you sure about that?
It's a thinker. That would explain why he didn't find them suspicious. The Shigema family has close ties with the police, after all. He would have had a reason to trust them. You might be right. But surely, that couldn't have... Well, there's a problem with that theory. You'd be surprised how much police officers stand out. That's sort of the point, after all. They're meant to be a visible deterrent against crime. Yeah. But there's another interesting little bit of trivia I happen to know. When you ask people to imagine someone suspicious, nobody pictures women or children. Oh, that! Ooh! Oh, that is so, oh my god. Oh my god. I could go all day about that shit. I could go all day about that shit. That's what's so shitty. Oh my god. There have been so many cases where either another woman who is being victimized, or even a woman who is straight up evil herself, because every human has the capability to be evil, regardless of everything else. Like, just so many times they were like, well, I saw a woman in the car, or, well, she had her kids with her, or, well, yeah, he was a creep, but she seemed okay. Man, oh, it makes me so crazy. Okay, anyway. Even kids who have been warned about stranger danger often subconsciously expect that danger to look like an adult man. Which, statistically, but that does not mean that the rare exceptions don't exist. Besides, Shuichi was the sort of boy who wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. He must have had a very strong sense of right and wrong. That's right. Wait, surely you can't mean... Now you're getting it. If say, a young woman approached Shuichi asking for help, what would he have done? That's so... Oh, God. You don't have the capacity for... Okay, well, Keiji's the exception to the rule. Everybody disregard everything I said. Keiji is the only one that has... I mean, I have the capacity for evil. I try my best, but, you know. But Keiji is a level above all of us. Transcendent being, I mean... She is a better woman than me. Like, it's fine. But a woman approached Shuichi asking for help. It's that type. Oh my god, I remember being told as a kid. I remember my parents sitting me down and being like, even if somebody was like, hey, can you help me find my lost dog? Or, hey, I'm looking for my daughter. She ran off. Or, like, be wary. Even if it's like you can help this person. And they're just asking for help. That was so instilled in me. And it's like, it makes me so, it makes me crazy because it's so evident how evil you've reached true Zen. Transcended. Nirvana reached. Oh, man. Oh, people taking advantage of people's kindness is one thing, but taking advantage of the kindness of a child is like an extra level of fucking, I hate you, you know? If someone like that said they were lost and asked him for directions, would he have gotten into a car? He might have. My husband always told him that a man had a duty to watch out for women and children. No. Oh my god, they took advantage of his kindness. You could certainly argue that kind of attitude is outdated nowadays, but if Shuichi believed it, then we might have something here. Then you think the culprit was a young woman. But it was a man's voice on the phone. She might have been an accomplice, or maybe she didn't even realize she was being used. Or she was a victim herself, because this is also possible. If anything, that would explain why she hasn't come forward. She herself might not realize she had anything to do with the case. Wait. What if it was Yoko? What if it was Yoko or one of the other women that we've come across in this game? Oh my gosh, okay. So the question is, did anyone see Shuichi speaking with a young woman on the day of his disappearance? See, what I said about people's biases goes for witnesses too. And I figured that maybe if I started asking new questions, I might get some new answers. So I spent my day asking around Shuichi's school routes, seeing if anyone had seen something. And one man thought he had. Do you mean he saw it happen? Well, I can't say for sure yet. It turned out he wanted something from me, so he asked if we could talk in private. Oh, is this Shogo? This is where we... Oh, ooh, ooh!
This is where the paths cross. This is where the crossroads happen in the thing. Okay. Wait, can I look around? Is there a sticker here? If I find a sticker here. Alright, this should do. There's no one around. We can speak in confidence. Excuse me. What was your name again? Who the fuck is it? What is this 70s ass? Look at his little. Oh, what's the name of those ties? They're like really popular in like Arizona and in the Southwest. What are they called? Oh, there's like a name for them. I can't remember what they're called. Look at him. He looks so 70s. Bolo ties. Thank you, Judge. I knew there was a name. Oh my god. What the what is this man? Man, if it wasn't super obvious at this point to people that you're not playing in the modern era, this should be like the biggest fucking indication, because this man's fashion is oof. Jonoichi. Got it. Well, Jonoichi, I'm all ears. Oh, he's very intense. I don't know what voice to give him, but
just so we're on the same page. You're a private detective investigating Shuichi Shigemu's kidnapping. Do I have that right?
Of course. What else would it look like?
How should I know what a private detective looks like? Oh, forget it. Look, I'll just tell you straight. My life is in danger, and I need your help.
You'll excuse me if that caught me a little off guard. Let me ask you straight. Who is trying to kill you? Oh shit.
A student called Michio Shirashi.
Interesting. A schoolgirl, eh? Sounds like you've been naughty.
It's nothing like that. The girl, she's a murderer. I'm the only one who knows, but I saw what she did. Michio Shiraishi, I saw her kidnap Shuichi Shigema.
Oh shit. Why? Oh shit. Come again.
I saw her talk to him on the street and lead him away. I didn't think much of it at the time, but then he went missing. She murdered him, I'm sure of it, or at least she's got something to do with it. That's what you're here for, isn't it? And you can't let her get to me.
If that's true, you've been sitting on some valuable information. Why didn't you tell anybody?
Well, you see, if you can't explain
that, I don't have any reason to believe you.
I couldn't. She told me she'd kill me if I spoke a word.
You're telling me a schoolgirl had you scared for your life? So you've been sitting on that all this time, and you think she's coming for you now that you've spilled the beans?
Yes, that's it exactly. I'm begging you, don't let her get to me. Arrest her, I'm telling you, she's a demon.
Well, you seem to believe what you're saying, but it just doesn't add up. How could a schoolgirl have a fully grown man so terrified?
You don't know what she can do. She'll curse me.
Curse you? I'm sorry, but you're losing me here.
It's true, her house, forget it. Why do I even bother? You seem dubious enough to believe me, but I should have known you'd never understand. Enough, I'll find someone else to help me.
Oh. Well, blew that chance, didn't he? That's about the long and short of it. I can hardly believe it. At the time, I thought his mention of curses was just crazy talk, but I'm starting to see that there might have been more to it. Then, if we can just find that girl... Curse or no curse, if she was with Shuichi on the day of the kidnapping, then there's a good chance she knows something. On top of that, I did some digging on the man I spoke to. His full name is Kohei Jonouchi. He's a teacher at Komagata High School here in Sumida. A teacher? Then this schoolgirl. Is one of his students? I think that's very likely. Oh boy. Oh boy! At last we've got a lead. Hopefully it'll be the breakthrough we're looking for. I guess now I have to talk about the rite of resurrection.
The Rite of Resurrection, huh? I read about it in an occult magazine the other day. Apparently some old book showed up recently with all the gory details. And they say the rite can be found somewhere in Honjo. I remember the first time you told me about that. It felt like my prayers had been heard. Like I had hope. Real hope for the first time. Ever since that awful day, I've wondered, what if I hadn't sent him to school? What if I'd just paid the ransom? Not a day goes by when I don't think that if I'd done something differently, Shuichi would still be alive. You can't blame yourself, ma'am. It was the culprit's fault, not yours. Though I know that won't help any. Grief is funny like that. I'm guessing that's why you're after the right. Guess I didn't need to ask. It's written all over your face. I can tell how much he meant to you. Honestly, she's probably the one that deserves it the most. Fucking Shogo doesn't deserve it. He met Yoko a month ago. Like, honestly, she deserves it the most. But, and this is a big but. It's a big old butt. It's a big old booty butt. If this right is the real deal, using it will mean killing someone and stealing their soul. Is that a problem? Oh shit, she's like, and? If it comes to that, I'm afraid I'll have to stop you. Oh, that's a shame. A shame, huh? That's all? I thought if I'm going to be competing with other curse bearers, then your detective skills might come in useful. You realize you're talking about ending someone's life, right? Don't you see an issue with that? No. Oh shit. I think any parent in my position would happily kill for a chance like this. Big old booty butt, where? Attention activated. That's so, is it? Dear, oh dear, what have I gotten myself into? If it makes you uncomfortable, then you won't have to get any blood on your hands yourself. I don't need you to kill the other curse bearers, I only need you to find them. I won't be party to murder, ma'am, not even for a client. I'll pay you. She's rich, right? How much can I give you to change your mind? Sorry, ma'am, but not everyone has a price. I've got my policies and I stick to them. I see. I didn't realize you were so stubborn. Let me say, though, it's not like I don't get what you're going through. As long as you're not killing anyone with your own hands, maybe I can help you out. What do you have in mind? Well, how about stealing someone else's curse stone after they filled it with soul dregs? If that was all you were after, then I could lend you my services guilt-free. The other curse bearers want to kill each other, then that's their business. I'm not trying to be a hero here. I guess there's no guarantee a stolen curse stone will work, but we can worry about that later. Well then, I suppose we have a deal. Although what if I stole a curse stone using my curse? Would you disapprove? That would void our contract, ma'am. I'm just warning you now. My. He drives a hard bargain. Before we go any further, why don't you tell me about that curse of yours? The haunting clappers, was it? That's one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, if I remember correctly. That's right. The original story did happen somewhere near here, I think. I'm sure I remember hearing that. In that case, my money would be on all the curse bearers being somewhere in Honjo. Our first move should be to narrow them down. Some of them are bound to try and come for you first. We'll need to be ready. The curses make their bearers more willing to kill, so an attack could come from anywhere. That sounds sensible. And if I remember correctly, your haunting clappers can set people on fire, but only if they have a naked flame or a lighter on their person, is that right? That's right. In olden times, wooden clappers were used to warn people of fire. I'm guessing it punishes those who don't heed the warning. It seems like a good curse to have. It's simple and straightforward enough to use. Although it's hard to say how it stacks up without knowing what else is on the table. Yeah, one guy can you just walk away from him and he kills you. The other one, he literally just has to say the word wash, and if you hear him, you really think it's that good? The target can't do much to throw it off, and it has a nice long activation window. It's big that it works on lighters, too. Just slip one into your target's pocket. And say that condition were already fulfilled before they even knew you're there. They wouldn't even know what hit them. Maybe I won't have to actually use it. I could just tell someone I could, and they'd have to do what I said. That could work, although without any proof, it'll come down to how convincing you can be. If only you could use the curse, then back out at the last second. At the last second? What an interesting idea. I have a lighter right here. We could try it now. That's an interesting proposition. Wow, she's really just like, let me try to kill you first. Let me just test it. Just like a fun little experiment. But maybe not. I'm not quite crazy enough to make myself a guinea pig. Oh, I see. You're an odd one. Oh, sorry. You're an odd one, ma'am, if you don't mind me saying. And I don't think it's just the curse. You flatterer. Yeah, she's traumatized, to say the least. As for what we do next, first of all, I think you should stay indoors. Try not to do anything spontaneous or outside your normal routine. Okay. Right then, have you decided what you want me working on? Help me with the right. Bringing my son back is more important. I want you to help me with the rite of resurrection. Roger that, the rite it is. Odds are good that the other curse bearers are also working by night. Anyone they kill under the cover of darkness won't be discovered until sunrise. I bet they'll be trying to do as much as they can before morning comes. So it's settled then. I'll look into the other curse bearers by night. And once the city wakes up and I can start asking questions, I'll investigate the kidnapping as well. I'll even try and find Miss Shirashi as part of the bargain. Thank you, that's more than enough. Now then. I should get to work. There's only so much time before sunrise. I'll call you if I find out anything new. You stay here and keep a lookout. All right. There's no telling what kinds of curses you might find out on the streets tonight. Don't go outside if you can help it, and try to be ready for anything. I will. Well, if that's all, I should be going. Bye, Richter! Shit, okay. That leads to a nice thought. But I'll be honest, I'm actually getting a little bit sleepy, so I think this is a good stopping point, and we made a lot of progress, I feel. It's definitely a lot easier to navigate because of the story chart. Alright, I'm gonna save. I know it just auto-saved, but I'm actually just gonna save on slot 1, just make it easy. I'm gonna continue playing this. I'm playing all the way through. This is super fun. I love this. I'm having a great time. God, I love games like this. It really just brings me a lot of joy. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. I hope you like. It hasn't been as scary. I think because we're in the realm of like, now at least I know what's going on. It's not like a, oh, what's gonna happen, or, I mean, it's still like a what's gonna happen, but it's not like a, I think the only times I've gotten scared this time are when I've just straight up startled myself by doing, just like not realizing my surroundings were as they are. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm actually too sleepy to even raid out tonight. Usually I can like kind of hang for a little bit longer, but work has just taken it out of me. I wake up really early to try and jump on stuff, so I'm not gonna raid out tonight, but I do encourage you to go check out a bunch of fellow Treppies, hang out, see who's live, yeah, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will be live again tomorrow. It might be a no cam day, we'll see, but I want to try to get some more progress made on Okami, because I'm also having a really good time with that. And then it's a short one for tomorrow because it'll be D&D night for me. So that's the plan. That's the plan. If anything changes, if anything changes, I will obviously post on Twitter as I usually do. But I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you on the next one. So. Good night, Judge. Good night, everybody. Midna also says good night. She also says it's time for sleepy. Bye. Okay. Bye, everybody. Say bye, Midna. Say bye. Bye.